What's up, fellow podcast people? Welcome back to the show. As always, each and every episode is brought to you by All I Need. If you're tuning in for the first time, you might be wondering, what is All I Need? All I Need is a small but growing skateboard company, and our mission is to give back to skateboarding by all means possible, whether that's by building up our YouTube channel for the last decade, recording podcasts and sharing skateboard stories of people that have been shredding forever, turning people pro, taking the Groms on van trips to new parks in different states so they can travel and experience all the goodness of skateboarding. If this is something you back and would like to support, please do by purchasing some of our skateboards or apparel on our website, which is ALLiNEEDSKATE.com. We have tons of skateboards on there, all different sizes. We have a heavy apparel collection, tons of t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, sweatpants, shorts. We got a brand new throw blanket up there. We got a pillow. We got all types of goodies on the site. So please, again, if you'd like to support the podcast, the best way to do that would be to purchase something from our online store at ALLiNEEDSKATE.com. If you don't have the dough, but you still want to support the podcast, there's several different ways you can do that. You could tell a friend about this podcast. You could share this podcast on your social media. You could follow us on Instagram at ALLiNEEDSKATE or Facebook at ALLiNEEDSKateboarding. Or if you're on YouTube, give us the subscribe, and that is YouTube.com/ALLiNEEDSKATE. Our guest today is Dave Begonis. I've known Dave for years and years and years. I've always seen him around. He's constantly shredding. I'm usually skating with him, so we don't talk as much. We don't get like a 2-hour sit down to chat. So it was really cool to have him come here to the podcast studio and just chat it up all about skateboarding. We talked about snacks, favorite movies, whole bunch of skate talk. It was a really good time. Stoked for you guys to check it out. All right, stoked to be alive and here with you. It's 2023. Let's get it. You. Dude, shout out. Thank you to Mongo Chatter. And thank you to Dave for bringing it, hooking it up, dude.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to John.
Throw that mic right near your lips.
Right up in here.
Yep. Feel free to move it around if you get coming. Put it below your mouth though.
Below.
Aim it. Yeah, okay. Aim it up.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, that looks professional.
Right,
yeah, that
perfect.
looks good. Because you don't want to cover your face, but you also like need it close to your mouth to pick it up. You know.
Gotcha.
Give a shout out for Mongo Chatter. Tell me how you met Dave or John.
Skating through Amesbury Park. He's a Newburyport local. He's a little bit older than me. He's been doing the podcast for a couple years, and he's a ripper from around the area. He's the man. Dude,
yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome. A fellow podcaster, skateboarding podcast too, which is epic. Newburyport, wasn't that like is it still there?
The skate park is still there, yeah.
Big concrete park?
Yeah, it's like 3 bowls, like a small, medium, large.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
Like right at the middle school, I think.
Yeah, dude, that park was insane. I remember going there. Does it have a long rail that's like slightly downhill?
Yep, that thing is pretty gnarly too, because it's like the downhill run up too.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly.
It's kind of weird, but
it's like a hairy skate park.
It's fun.
Handrail. Yeah.
It's like the only like bowl park in the area, so it's what we got, you know.
Yeah, you make do, and it's fun.
It is fun, yeah.
That's awesome. Where do you live in?
Right now I'm in Salisbury, which they're getting a new skate park right now. They have like a old prefab one by the beach, but it's like real bad.
Yeah. Salisbury steak.
Salisbury steak.
Do you like a Salisbury steak? You look like.
I don't think I've had a TV dinner since I was like a kid.
Oh shit! I forgot about TV dinners.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that's the only time I had like a Salisbury steak.
Or like at school, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably.
I didn't do very much school either, so I don't remember that.
Pull that thing in your mouth, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It disappeared.
Yeah.
Fading.
Yeah. Sorry. Not used to it yet.
Yeah, dude, I forgot about Salisbury steaks and TV dinners.
Yep.
Remember there was always like the turkey with the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the corn.
Get that little brownie on the side or something.
Yeah, there was a brownie. You never like cooked it long enough because you're hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes me think of school lunches too. I remember when I went to, I think, New Bedford for high school, all I would get was just a big fucking plate of French fries
Oh yeah.
and ketchup and mayonnaise combo.
We didn't have like French fries at school till we were in like high school.
Yeah.
But they like gave them like a la carte or something. So like every Friday we would have like a fry buffet. And you could go like get your own like little fill up, you know.
Yeah, that's legit. Yeah, I remember they did pizza day at
Yeah.
school, and in New Bedford High too. They had coffee milk.
Coffee milk.
Yeah, that was the joint. I'd get a whole fucking plate of French fries and ketchup and mayonnaise mix, little, and then coffee milk.
What's coffee milk?
You never had coffee milk?
No.
Just like coffee milk. Exactly.
It's coffee and milk together.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually coffee, but it's like coffee
one of those,
flavored.
like Starbucks like drinks that you get. At the
Yeah,
store. Okay.
yeah. I think there's a famous one, Autocrat or something like that. Maybe, but they're just like make this syrup, this coffee syrup that you just pour in milk.
Okay.
It's fucking delicious.
Actually, the first time I ever like started drinking coffee, like a nice coffee, I was with you. We were going to fucking Providence to go skate somewhere, and it was like you, me, Tin, and I think we were probably meeting up with like Nick Oddly or something.
Oh hell yeah!
And
Nick
we stopped
destroys.
at like a Dunkin' Donuts on like the highway somewhere, and I was waiting for like a bagel, and the lady just like handed me a coffee, and I was like, oh, I'll take it, you know. So I just walked off with it, and like from that moment forward, like I've just been like a fiend.
Yeah, you're a coffee person because of that?
Because of that, yeah.
Dude, coffee's such a fucking double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
I love coffee too.
All day long.
How do you drink your coffee?
I usually do like a hot coffee in the morning just to wake up, and then I go to like an iced coffee or two.
Do you do like cream, sugar, any of that stuff?
Cream and sugar, yeah.
Solid.
And if I'm doing a nice coffee, I'll throw some like mocha in there.
Oh shit, if you're feeling frisky.
Yeah, a little frisky.
That's sick.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been drinking it like black for years.
Oh, really?
But I used to drink it like all mixed like that, which is really good too. Speaking of like coffee, milk.
You gotta like cut down on like the sugar, like wherever you can. But
I just like I tried it and I was like I could get used to it. At first it was like bitter and whatever, but then once you like drink a lot of black coffee, it's like you get addicted to just the flavor of black coffee. Yeah, it's good.
I gotta give it a try, or at least like just cut down on the sugar intake somehow.
Yeah.
'Cause, like candy, sweets.
You were just talking
You
about
know,
that.
I am a fiend for candy too.
I get that. Favorite candy?
Oh man, something sour. Right now I'm into Jolly Rancher gummy sours.
Damn, Jolly Ranchers are bomb.
It's like it really is so good.
But they're not the hard candy though.
They do make it a
But
chewy
that's
hard
not what
candy.
you're into?
No.
Yeah, gummies.
But it's they've like branched off into other stuff.
Yeah,
So good.
but that's good because the hard candy's fucking gnarly on the teeth.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I like hard candy too. Like,
I just don't have the patience for it. You know what I mean?
yeah. You don't like to suck.
No, exactly.
You're not a sucker, bro.
No, even with gum, I just like chew it and swallow it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you fucking the best is like I always crunch hard candy. I'll like eat it too fast. But when you actually hold out and suck a whole hard candy down until it disappears, it's fucking. You feel like you did something.
Yeah.
And you're high on sugar.
Yeah. You've been invested in that.
So funny. I love sweets. What's your favorite candy of all time?
Of all time.
Not of the moment.
There was this candy. What's it called? Twerps. And it was kind of like a Twizzler, but it was like filled with like this certain thing. Certain like
Sugar.
More sugar. But it was like the perfect texture. It was so good.
Dang, what is it called?
Twerps.
Oh, dude, I want to see this now.
Right now, like the closest thing I could find to it is this thing called Haichu.
Haichu. God bless you.
God, yeah,
Gesundheit.
exactly.
Oh, Haichu's, I seen it with the hyphen and it's like vitamin C maybe?
It's like H-I-Chew.
Yeah.
And like
I don't know
they
if you
make
can
a
say
bunch
that.
of different ones.
Dude.
It's like perfect for when you are stoned. It's like it's so
it's
good.
beautiful. What was the first one?
Twerps, like Twerps.
I think I remember
They
twerps.
discontinued it.
It's like Nerds on a Rope, right? No.
It was like individual little bites, but it
Candy.
was basically like a Twizzler.
Oh, dude, is this looking familiar?
Yeah.
It says Twizzler. Twizzler
Haunting.
Liquors Twerps. All
I
right.
wish I could find them.
They don't have no more?
No, they discontinued them.
That's insane.
Can't find them anywhere. I go up to this candy store in Maine called Yummies.
Nice.
And it's candy like wall to wall and like a lot of like the old shit, but
They got the good
they
shit.
got nothing that you can't like. They got nothing like that. I like
dude.
the old like strawberry like rolls. It just reminds me of being a kid.
Yeah,
Those like chewy ones.
yeah, those are bomb. Do you enjoy Cracker Barrel? They
Like
have
the
the
breakfast
store.
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do like Cracker Barrel.
Fuck yeah.
There's one in I think it's like Billerica, maybe Tewksbury or something like that. But
Oh, there's one like 10 minutes from my house.
oh really?
Yeah, I
That's
love that
awesome.
place.
It is sick.
But they got some sick ass old timey candy in there and
Yeah.
old timey toys and stuff.
It's just cool to like walk around in there like when you're waiting for your stuff or like whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's just another store, but
I
they
know,
do
but,
have
like,
cool
I
shit.
just like looking at stuff for some reason.
They do have some fucking cool shit.
They do.
It's so funny. Dude, twerps, who knew? Who fucking knew? They look delicious. What is that? Like a little filling?
I don't know. I used to
It
get
looks
them
like
at
they have like a
Walgreens.
little like filling in there.
Exactly. I don't know what it was.
Tangy nuggets of fruity Twizzlers are filled with a tart and chewy center,
Yep.
similar to a Starburst. Ooh, I love
Dude,
a
it was
Starburst.
fucking fire.
Bomb.com.
And, like sour Skittles.
Ooh.
I used to like burn my taste buds off with those.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Just get the big bags.
Yeah, just go deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just had a bag of salt and vinny the other day and my mouth was fucked.
Yep.
You just eat a whole bag of salt and vinegar juice.
Yeah. I don't know why we do that to ourselves. But
It's worth it
it's worth
sometimes.
it. Yeah.
I'd say I love Reese's cup.
Yeah. It's
And
like
they-
the perfect peanut butter.
Ooh, and they make them in the big cups and stuff.
Yep.
And if we stopped at, we just went on a skate trip. Like I went with the Groms. It was me, Anders, Chloe, the homie Boone, Elijah, yeah, and then myself and
Elijah's sick.
Elijah the Destroyer. And then we went to where did we go? Oh, we had to go to like 3 different Cumberlands trying to find the for reals because they wanted a for real.
What's that for real?
If you go to Cumbies guy, hey dude, if you go to Cumberland Farms in a nice area, you can find a fucking for real, which is just like a milkshake. And it's a fridge in the Cumbies.
And they like make it there for you.
Yeah, so it's a machine. It's like Elon Musk designed a
I
fucking
think I've seen those before.
milkshake machine. Yeah, so you take the cup, peel the lid off, put it in the machine, pick
Yep.
your thickness. Thin, thick, medium. I think it was regular. And then it just sucks it up into the machine and zzz, and then you have a fucking delicious. They have
It's like
Reese's
McFlurry,
milkshake.
pretty much. It's like
Exactly. Except outside McDonald's.
yeah.
McFlurry
It
is
actually
the way.
works.
If you're gonna McFlurry, which flavor are you going?
Oreo.
Really? You said that so fast.
That's just like yeah. I'm a
Believe
creature
him.
of habit for sure. but I think that's the go-to.
Dude, hell yeah.
And I just like vanilla ice cream for some reason.
Because it's fucking delicious.
Yeah, vanilla bean especially. It's
Ooh, I like that you specified.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
different, you know.
I like French
It's like a little
vanilla
s-
too.
yeah, true.
Depends on like the day. Summer day, French vanilla, some cake or something.
Yep.
But vanilla bean is like a special spot. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's sick. Oh, I have to turn you on to something. You might be on to this already. Have you ever take a piece of cake, like a proper amount of cake, with a proper amount of frosting, maybe birthday cake or something? Just like picture the best cake you can. And then put that in a bowl and pour milk about halfway up and then mush it.
No, I've never done that.
It's like fucking... it's like when you eat cereal and you drink the milk after and it's the best
Yeah, it's
tasting
like-
ever.
yep.
So it's that plus mushy cake. So you find a good
I get
ratio of milk and cake
If you
together.
throw some ice cream on there, you wouldn't like notice like the mushiness. So
Yeah.
like, it would just already be like there.
If you put you got to
'Cause,
figure
like,
out the
wet
ratio.
bread.
What's that?
Wet bread. Like a lot of people get weirded out by like wet bread for some reason.
Maybe, but cake, if you find the right ratio with milk and it's like the perfect like sogginess for your liking, it's heaven.
Heaven.
It's fucking heaven.
Just like that moist, dense cake.
Yeah. It's like when you get ice cream and it melts onto the fucking cake.
Yeah.
Basically,
perfect.
yeah. You should try it. It's
Are you
fucking
just
bomb.
do you do milk or you almond milk or soy milk?
My girl does almond milk
Almond
once in a while, but I love whole milk, dude.
Whole milk, yeah.
I fucking love. Do you like whole milk? Am I
Yeah,
alone
for
here
certain
out there?
things and stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Especially like I get it in coffee and stuff too. I like
true.
half and half, but I'll
True.
do it whole
True.
milk and coffee.
I save the world in other ways. I drink cow milk though.
Yeah.
And then I'll like try to not litter.
You're from before everything changed.
They're like, don't drink cow milk.
Yep.
Can't eat meat. Can't drink cow milk.
Yeah. I still like dipping my cookies in milk, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
I don't drink that much milk these days though.
Yeah,
I
it's
used to
defi-
drink it by the fucking gallons.
Yeah.
though. Whole milk by the gallon.
yeah, I can't think of like a cup of milk like just drinking it now, but like I don't know. It does something. It's so good.
Yeah, dude. I love milk.
Yeah. And like it's just not the same as like other stuff. Like there was this one it's called Not Milk. and it tastes like cotton candy almost. It's pretty different, but it's like good.
Yeah, they always try to make something, you know, like milk a fucking almond milk, you know.
And apparently that's like like less sustainable. It's like worse for the environment or something.
Oh,
I don't
probably.
know. I don't know.
None of us are fucking experts here.
Yeah.
We smoked weed before this.
Exactly. Yes.
Don't quote us.
I know enough to be dangerous. You know.
No, I know. I hear all that shit where it's like kind of contradictory, or it's like if you're going, I don't know where I heard this from, somewhere online. It's like life for life. If you're killing animals versus if you're killing plants, and the way they plant, they do all the farming with the planting kills so many lives, like little animals and insects and stuff, little lives. So it's like, fuck, that's kind of gnarly, you know?
Yeah, but like,
can't win, bro.
You hear about like the cartels taking over like avocado farms, so it's like,
where's that?
It's like Mexico and stuff.
I believe it.
So yeah,
avocados
it's
are that
it's a lot
fucking
of money,
good.
you know. So
Oh, they're that
like
good
trying to get
too.
in there too.
I love an avocado.
Love an avocado.
Yeah, so get the right avocado, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's always hard to fucking know when
and it's good with like a lot of different stuff. You know?
Yeah, that's true. It's like almost like a butter substitute.
Yeah,
it's buttery. You can put
mayo-y.
it in. Yeah, dude. Whipped cream, avocado, a little salsa. I just had salsa and chips before you got here, Dave.
Dude, salsa chips, margarita. Hit me up.
Yeah. Yeah, so we fucking the Groms wanted fucking for real so bad that I had to go to 3 different Cumberlands because 2 of them, like, they didn't have it. One of the Cumberlands, literally, I thought we were just gonna get jacked. It was like somewhere in the hood.
Yeah, where do you guys go skate?
We were going to Vermont, but we just stopped somewhere along the way.
Oh yeah.
We ended up in like a random Cumbies, and it was like, I'm like, we got to get out of here. I'm with like all like the Groms, you know.
Yeah, keep them safe.
Yeah, I mean they're fucking smart and fast, anyways.
Yeah,
you know?
they can't be grabbed easy.
Yeah, they're like pretty. They listen pretty well.
Yeah,
they have a good time and go crazy, but all I got to do is be like, hey, get back to the van, like. Don't dick around. Yeah. And they're usually pretty good about it.
That's cool.
One of the first trips, Elijah though popped a bag of chips in the like basically a Cumbies, and I don't think he paid for them.
Oh yeah.
I think it was just like so much hype. They're like fucking around in the store, and
the ADD set in.
Yeah, the bad pop. They're already high on candy, you know. But no,
I'm surprised they didn't just like let it go, you know.
Yeah, so funny.
I dropped a bag. I went to like Winfrey's. It's like this this fudge place for Valentine's like the other day, and I dropped like a bag of these like chocolate turtles. Damn. And they just gave them to me. I was like, oh man, that's pretty sick.
And you're like, sorry. Like, here you go. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's a solid move.
Right.
I'm guessing. Well, all right. Enough about candy. That was solid though.
Yeah.
I like that you're into some sweets too. Absolutely. I love Reese's though.
Yeah.
And when I get the for real, I get the milkshake with the Reese's in it.
Yep.
Which is basically the McDonald's Blizzard, right? It's all similar. So good.
So good.
When did you start skating? How old were you? And who did you skate with growing up? Take me back to Baby Dave. You know what I'm saying?
Dave.
Yeah, Baby Dave.
All right. I think it was like 98, 99. Because I remember it was like right before like Y2K happened. I like remember that whole like New Year's Eve, and I was starting to skate before that.
Y2K, the whole internet's gonna go down, bro.
Yeah,
Good time to get into skating.
It was just like I don't remember like exactly what happened. My friends like started skating. His bike got like taken or something, so like he ended up going to get a board one day, and I went with him, and then like I just ended up following him around for like the next like.
Where'd you go? A shop?
Honestly, he got his first board at Pacific Sunwear, the shop in the mall.
Ooh,
remember that?
Yeah. I'm not mad at it. At least you got a board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a real skateboard. It was like just like some blank with like some trucks and stuff. You know, it was just like a skatable board. It wasn't like a Walmart.
It's like
board.
A price point. Like, yeah.
But that was like the time of like Pokemon and stuff like that. So it was like we were young. I was probably like 8. You know what I mean? Like.
Did you catch them all?
At the time, I was catching them all. I was.
I played Pokemon, but it was Pokemon way after the fact. It was the one where people took it into real life.
Oh, Pokemon Go or something like that. The one recent one on the phone, right?
Yeah, maybe I didn't play it, but I definitely.
It was like a big thing.
Yeah, Pokemon went to cards, then they went virtual in the universe. You were like, people had an app or something. They were like looking for Pokemon.
Back in the day, there was actually like it was so popular at the time. There was like a statewide like meetup at the North Shore Mall.
Oh my
And they
god!
had like a battle, and like you could like battle everybody, and then make your way to like the gym leader or whatever.
What the fuck?
I went to it. It was funny as hell.
Were there teams?
No, it was like basically you just went
Individuals?
solo, you know, and then
Wow.
like you make your way up
Damn! And you went to the Pokemon
the
meetup?
tournament.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Did people look like you there, or did you look like an
Look like
oddball?
me?
Yeah.
No, there was definitely like older people, and like I was like a kid. You know what I mean? Like it was like a popular thing. I was probably like fourth, fifth grade at the time. You know? What I
Oh,
mean?
how old are you then?
When?
How old are you in fourth, fifth grade?
I was probably like I think like 9. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, mad young. Elijah's
young.
11 or 10 now. He's
Yeah.
10, yeah. Mad little. I thought you meant now.
Right.
You're going to Pokemon
No,
now.
no.
Whatever, dude. Might be a good time, bro.
It probably is. Yeah, I can't hate it.
Yeah, I remember Pokemon. All right, take me back to skating.
Mm.
Who's your homie? How did you get your board after that? Where do you go from there?
Yeah, cause like he was skating around and it looked fun, and like I was into it. So like we lived in this place called the Grove, and it was kind of just like its own little cut off section of town from the rest of it. It was like a Christian community area, but it wasn't
Nice.
like Christian at all. It was like
You guys were just
was
fucking Lord of the Flies
kinda
out there. Yeah.
yeah, just like a lot of woods that people can just like run around and do shit, and it was crazy.
Nice.
But so like we just had like a couple kids, maybe like 4 or 5 of us that like just got into skating, and like it was just fun because like we had like a bunch of like little stair sets and stuff that we could just run around on and skate.
That's sick.
So it was like a little plaza in there that was like just for
Damn.
us.
So you started skating and then you had that little setup with people already skating.
Yeah, like pretty soon because like we were all the same age, and like there was a bunch of kids from the area, so we all kind of just like got into it. And my friend Tom and Billy and John was like the one that first got his board, and then like we all just got into it. And like as soon as like I got to like middle school, like met more kids that skated it, and like it was just like a whole thing.
That's
It was-
fucking
It was
sick.
nice at the time. It was fun.
And where's this?
I grew up in Hamilton, and like I moved around a bunch, but like that was kind of like where I started.
Hamilton. Is that Mass?
Yeah, it's Mass. It's just like a small town set back from like it's near like Beverly and Ipswich.
Oh,
and
okay,
Danvers.
okay. Where's my phone? I gotta look at a map.
It's over by like Newburyport and stuff too.
Oh yeah, it's all out there. I've
Just
been
North
out there.
Shore. I'm just North Shore local everywhere.
That's sick though. There seems like there's some stuff to skate, you know?
I got a little spot book. I definitely try to find whatever I can out there. You can't always make it to the city or something, so you gotta be looking.
So a lot of spots are outside the city anyways, man.
Yep.
Oh dude, alright. Yeah, dude, you're way up there.
Yeah.
Danvers.
But everything's like a
Beverly.
half-hour drive, so it's not bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Newburyport's like way up there. That's the border of New Hampshire, right?
Yeah. Right now, I'm like right on the border of New Hampshire. Like, just drive like a 5-minute
Oh,
road.
Salisbury,
Next to
right?
Hampton.
Yep. Damn, that's so wild.
But Salisbury's getting a new park. I think they're like moving the ground around right now, and in like March, I think they're starting to do stuff,
That's so
and
awesome.
that's gonna be artisan skate parks.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, it's so awesome. So many rad parks are popping up.
Yeah,
That's like it's like the childhood dream come true.
I
you
know. I've been waiting like years. We were so stoked when Boston finally came around, and that was like what, like 10 years ago or more now.
Dude, time flies. Time flies when you're shredding, bro.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I started skating in New Hampshire.
Really?
Yeah, I started in Raymond, New Hampshire.
That's pretty wild.
And I went to Hampton a few times and skated down there too, like on the boardwalk and stuff.
Yeah,
Super fun.
I
And
remember
just-
seeing you at Rye too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
probably like once or twice, but I remember that.
Yeah, I forgot about Rye.
Yeah, I'm
That place
definitely
was-
missing that place right now.
Yeah, dude, that place was so big
It
too.
was huge. Airplane hangar.
Yeah, that's what it
It
was,
was
right?
sick. Yeah.
And there was those big concrete bowls, and
Yeah.
it was set up for a lot of stuff. I remember that.
We had like a lot of demos come through there and stuff like that.
Yep.
So that was always pretty cool to see.
Charlie did the skate camp, right? Charlie
Yeah,
Wilkins.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they did a bunch of them, but I remember Charlie did some of those back in the day. Yeah, and Rye, you always had to wear a helmet at Rye, though, right? And
Yeah.
pads, or just a helmet. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
you had to wear a helmet for sure. But I mean, it was like the only thing like around for us, so,
So you can hit it.
kind of
anyways.
just had to, you know.
I've been wearing a helmet again because I've been going with like the Groms, the skate parks in like Vermont We just went to Talent Skate Park, and they have like a helmet one, but I didn't even remember. I was like filming and skating. It didn't bother me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It used to bother me when I'd be skating really hard though,
When I
like
was like
drenched
younger, I
in
was like, why are you
sweat.
making me wear a helmet? It's just like whatever. I understand.
You're just drenched in sweat, and it's
Yeah,
just dripping
it smells so
down.
bad.
Yeah,
Like,
and you got
I have no way to wash this.
your forehead so fucking. You got zits and
Yeah, it's
rash
getting
from
like
wearing a
itchy.
helmet all day. That's fucking rough.
But that's just like the life of a skate park kid.
Yeah. It's funny at the edge, like when Billy hit 18, he put out a video part of him, like, started with him smashing his helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to wear his helmet by law, technically. So he's like, psh, and then he filmed the part without a helmet on.
That's great. Fuck it.
It looked way better.
Yeah,
Aesthetically.
it does. It just, I don't know.
I don't care either way, because, like Jensen and Evan have been wearing helmets, too, because they hit their head and dealt with, like, concussion stuff,
Yeah,
which is
I
no
understand.
joke.
I mean, like, I definitely knew a couple kids like that grew up with us, like skating around that just always wore helmets. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I've hit my head and gotten a bunch of concussions, but I've just never. I trust myself, and like, it's just like certain situations, like it happens like rarely. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I definitely hit my head back in the day more. And I remember I got staples in my head one time.
oh yeah,
I never remembered like distinctly getting a concussion, but like I probably for sure did, and just like didn't realize I was suffering.
totally
you know?
right. I've definitely had a bunch
Classic.
of concussions.
Classic, yeah.
There was one. I got a concussion from it, but I like blacked out like as I slipped out of the trick.
Oh,
like
whoa.
before I even hit the ground.
What?
I just like went black and then hit the ground, woke back up, and like my shit was bleeding. I had to drive from Boston to Beverly.
Oh my god.
Concussed as fuck. I only see out of like one eye.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's concussed.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had that,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, it's part of the game though.
It is. It really, you gotta. It's danger.
You do anything for. So I'm 40 and I've been walking for 40 years, and I've definitely heard myself walking.
Yeah.
you know?
It seems like the small stuff that you're just like when you're just fucking around skating, like that hurts more than a lot
Yeah.
of the big stuff.
Yeah, I have a crazy bruise on my hip right now.
Oh really?
Yeah, because when we went to Talent Skate Park last weekend, they have this fucking sick ass mini ramp, fucking sick ass
Yeah.
mini ramp, and you don't need to wear a helmet because it's outdoors. Or maybe you do, but it was so cold, no one came out, no one was watching, you know.
Yeah.
But we didn't wear helmets. But dude, I was grinding this mini ramp. It's like I want to say it's like 4 foot, but it's like fucking 30 to 40 feet long and
That's
just
pretty
straight
awesome.
walls. It's mad fast, so you can just. I was grinding this coping back and forth, trying to do the longest backside grinds on each wall as I could. And Anders didn't see me, and he was walking like barefooted. I don't know why he had his shoes off because it was cold as fuck. But I grinded his heels, and then just
yeah.
like until it wouldn't grind anymore. And it just pitched me so hard, hip directly onto the coping. This was after skating. I was gonna say this was after the drive, but it's not. And I have a crazy bruise on my hip.
Big swellbow or whatever.
Yeah.
Swell hip.
Well, yeah, and it's crazy because when I did it, see, I don't know if I was just like getting older or not, or if I just never paid attention before, but when I did it, I looked at my hip and there was a big knot there, dude. I was like, whoa, that looks kind of crazy, you know?
Right.
It made me look kind of weird.
Hematoma type shit.
Yeah. And then, excuse me. And then today, this has been like a week now. Odd thing was it didn't really hurt. It hurt when it happened, and I just
And,
shook
like,
it off.
After fact, when you press on it and stuff.
Yeah, then it's been like hurting, but it's like hasn't really bothered me. I've been able to bend down and move my leg, and like
just there.
yeah. But it was so swollen, like right after I hit it hard, and it was like bubbled out, like made my hip look crazy. And then fucking just today, I looked and I have a big dark bruise now.
Oh yeah.
So it's probably starting to heal.
You gotta like wrap it up with a bandage to pop it down.
I've just been sleeping on it.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah,
At
and
least it's compressed.
And I iced it, which I need to
Yeah.
ice it again today, I think. It's at the point now where I probably should just massage it because it's not as painful to press on. You know, you've had bruises.
Yeah.
You skateboard, dude.
Yeah.
But the hip, dude, that's always a weird one.
So it's tender, yeah.
I kind of had a bug out moment because I was like thinking about the one Charlie Wilkins had in that, I think it was like a 4-on-1 or something. He's like draining his hip into the bathtub.
No.
Did you ever see
Like
that?
cut?
Yeah, I gotta
That's
ask him
nasty.
about that one. Something
Yeah, I wanna
happened.
see that clip.
I think he fell on his hip so many times that he had like a collection of like pus or something in there. And there's a clip of him like like cutting it, and like I don't know if he cuts it, but he just like pushed on the hip, and like all this like blood and stuff comes out. It must have been a blister or something.
Something. That's nuts.
But I always think about that, and I was like, but nothing happened. Now it's just a bruise. But
Gotta
yeah,
take
dude.
care of yourself, dude.
You take care of yourself so you can hurt yourself, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. You want to throw yourself down some more stuff.
I've been pretty lucky though. I've like learning to manage my expectations on my skateboard during the sessions to like not hurt myself so much. But that one was just like case of backside grinds being too much fun, you know? And you could just grind for like, it was like 40 feet long.
And it just grinded nice.
It grinded perfect. You locked in, you're just,
Cruising.
you could hear it, tweet, tweet, grinding, dude.
I missed that stuff.
And you can hit both walls and keep going in circles, and it was the best fun thing until I just bodied myself so hard. I bodied myself so hard that, keep in mind, it was like fucking cold. You know, we were the only ones outside.
It hurts more.
Well, yeah, that too. But I bodied myself so bad that this other kid who was skating with us, his dad got out of the truck and tried to give me some like biofreeze or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, you need any of this?" I'm like, "Nah, I think I'm okay." But dude,
you always know it's a good slam when like somebody else is like, "Hey, are you all right?"
They're letting you know they saw it. So funny. Yeah, I survived that one. Fucking, but my hip is definitely tender.
What's like
now.
the worst slam that you've ever gotten, or like have you gotten like surgeries and stuff?
You go first. No pressure.
I haven't like really like.
Knock on. It's particle wood, or that was probably more
I
wood.
haven't really.
There you go.
I haven't really like broken anything.
That's good.
I've gotten like some surgeries. I like folded my wrist back.
Ooh.
Like tore all the ligaments in there and had to get, like pins and stuff.
Wow.
Scars.
Was that from skating?
Yeah.
Skating destroy.
Remember at Boardwalk?
Yeah. Skate park?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like on that hubba down like the 3 block, I was doing nollie front nose and I like sat on it wrong and just fell back.
Brutal.
Just tore it all up.
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
It fucking happens, bro.
You know? And then I got like the top of a fence like through my hand.
Ooh,
like
from
jumping away from like a handrail.
Oh, dude, that's always a nightmare of mine.
That was scary as fuck.
What happened there? Did it go in? It like
I was above the fence and like as soon as like I was coming down, like I was going like this, and then like I noticed and I just opened up and it just like filleted my hand.
Oh,
and, like just missed like all like the tendons and shit in there.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
But it like went all the way through and like.
Oh, that is brutal, dude. I have one on my. It's only like this big, but it was from the edge. I slid down a ramp and one of the screw heads popped off, and it was just. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, metal cuts hurt.
Chipped my tooth.
No, yeah, that's a scary one.
Definitely that one hubba. I want to say Jeremy got slammed on it. Jeremy Rogers slammed on it. I think it was out in New York, but it starts off low and got really high, and it was super gritty. And I was just trying to like do something on the hubba, and I bailed. And when I bailed, the hubba like it came up to my face at the end, so I hit my teeth on it. Bing! Piece of my tooth came out.
Yeah.
I was like fucking Manny
Did you feel
Santiago.
it? Because like sometimes you don't feel the tooth.
No, I didn't feel it until after. I was like, you fuck with it forever.
Yeah, you definitely feel
your
it.
Tongue, your lip. It cut my lip open. I have like a scar that I can feel on my lip.
That's crazy.
That's just been there for fucking years, bro.
It's never gone.
Skin destroy.
But it marks you up. You know
Yeah, dude. I'm not, as far as like injuries go, I've been pretty fortunate. I've had a fair share, but like for the amount of skating I've done and shit I've like landed and gotten away from, you know?
Yeah.
Like where you line the stars up, like the amount of times that happens to injuries, like injuries are like nothing.
Yeah.
If you stick with something for like 20, how long you been skating?
It's like 24 years.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you do anything that, skateboarding basically is assessing your own risk. You know,
yeah,
like
you gotta
where the line is
and be able to like judge stuff.
Yeah, so you're always playing with the line on shit, you know. And if you just have an off day, like
I definitely slam. I like body stuff, but I feel like I know my limits or like know how to take the slams. You know what I mean?
You're pretty good at it. I've watched you street skating, you know.
Yeah,
you got a good bail, kid. You got a good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, gotta turn the ringer off. Amateur move right there. Nah, I mean, to street skate, you gotta know how to bail safely.
Yeah.
Get out of shit. Like some tricks, especially if you're pushing yourself, trying to film something that's not easy for yourself, and you're really going for it. It's like you gotta know how to get out of it.
That was like literally like one of like as a little kid, like one of the first things like we like practiced was like kicking a board away from like a ledge or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get that bail in there.
Yeah, not die.
Yeah. Skating handrails is a lot of that, you know?
Yeah, I've fortunately never been sacked. So
Wow.
yeah,
Knock on the wood
knock on
again.
the wood again.
Knock on the wood again. I'm just going to kick you in the nuts before
Yeah,
you leave.
I haven't tried any trails or anything, I guess.
Oh, sick. Some Mongo Chatter stickers. Hell yeah. Is that Def Wheeler's art too? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. With the koozie.
Yeah, John's the man.
Hell yeah, John. Thank you. Thank you, Dave.
Definitely a community guy.
Oh, I like the art. Yeah, dude. Do you remember your first like video part?
Like watching video part?
Let's do that first.
Watching it?
Let's go into favorite skaters, favorite video parts, watching.
Fuck.
And then we can talk about doing.
I mean, like the first video that came up is probably like Sorry.
Ooh,
Stuff like that.
so
like,
good.
It was
Raleigh,
just,
flip.
So classic at the time.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
What parts were you in?
amazing.
If you had to order them?
Definitely Raleigh and Salabanzi.
So you like both of them?
So good.
Yeah, that's true.
Ardo for sure. Ender. So he's like
Fucking
so
gnarly.
classic, especially with the David Bowie song. So good.
Yeah, that's true.
Who else is in there?
Ardo's one of mine.
It's such a good. Everybody. It's so good.
Yeah.
Front to back, Mark Appleyard. So good.
Oh, that's right, dude.
Right.
Flip had a string of just videos that
Tom
were
Penny. It was so good.
Classic. That's good stuff.
I think like Extremely Sorry was the first one I was like, I'm not watching this.
It was too much?
It was just like, I don't know. It was different than like the original, so I was just like, I don't know. This is different for me.
Yeah. Fair enough. Things change, you know?
Yeah, things do change.
Fucking change.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep the band together.
Exactly.
They had a
Time
long
goes.
string of
Yeah.
videos, though, where they were killing it. That team is sick.
And they were still sick. Like,
That's true.
you know,
Yeah.
just powerful. Everybody's so good.
Yeah, those are all fucking legends.
Louis and fucking Luan and everybody came out at that time.
Yeah, dude.
So good.
That's heavy.
Yep.
They had a crazy squad.
Yeah, they did. I saw actually like a demo from them at Rye.
Damn.
And it was like so fucking crazy.
The flip
It
demo.
really was so cool to
That's
see.
sick. They
Like,
came out to Rye.
Vance Mountain was there. And
What?
Bob Burnquist was skating the.
Oh,
Dude, it was
the
fucking
goat was there?
I'm pretty positive. Like they were skating the big vert ramp and stuff. So
Bob's in my top 3 favorite skaters.
I think he like aired from the spine up to like the deck and like did like a stall or some shit.
Yeah, dude. Wouldn't
was just
surprise. It was
wild.
probably switch.
Yeah.
Whenever you watch this game, like, did that fucking
Exactly.
switch? What?
Just jumping across the park.
That's sick. I've missed demos.
Yeah, I really do miss demos too. Like the first one I ever went to was a Circa demo, and fucking Colt Cannon was there and shit. It was
Cold Canyon
so
Destroys.
sick. It was at Skaters Paradise in Shrewsbury when they had that.
Oh yeah,
It was
Paradise.
sick.
I forgot about Skaters Paradise.
It was a
That
fun-
one had a crazy hubba with like a little kink against the wall.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was like a pyramid to rail or something like that too. It was something. It was crazy. It was wicked fun.
Yeah.
Bank
It
and shit.
didn't last very long, right?
I think it was around for at least like 10 years or something. A little closer. And like
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
I can hear you again.
Did I fade out
A little bit.
a little bit? All right.
You can tell like you don't podcast every week like I do.
No. Definitely nervous and anxious as always. Just my general life.
Fucking welcome
You
to
know
the
what I mean?
club, bro. It's all that coffee, dude.
It is the coffee and the weed. It's not a good combo all the time, but
Oh, it
that's
is
how you
though.
get through the day.
It's fucking good, dude. Going back to coffee is I started only drinking coffee on the weekends.
That's a good move. Actually.
Been my move.
Drinking tea or what do you do?
No.
No smoothies.
I'm blowing your mind right now.
Yeah, you just went cold turkey, no beverages at all.
Well, I mean, it was a long process. It was
Yeah.
like a breakup, then taking her back and
Yeah.
breaking up, like for months on
do you feel
end.
better? Like clear-headed or anything?
I want to say, I wish I could
less
say,
addicted?
I'm enlightened now, but
Yeah.
I don't think so. There's like the one thing for sure that disappeared was the headache. I don't have like a headache. I have headaches when I don't have coffee.
Mhm.
Wait, so now
lack of coffee.
you're gonna make me drink coffee again?
No.
You're gonna get me on the wagon every day. Is it on or off? I'm on the wagon. Off the
Do I
wagon.
have a headache right now?
Yeah. No, like when I quit drinking coffee, I would realize I'd have a headache because I'd
Oh,
try
yeah.
to go a day. Because coffee is one of those things you can definitely drink all day, you know?
Yeah, I could definitely go back to it, you know.
Yeah. So I was like, this can't be good. So then I'm like, I'm going to try to take a day off. And then I get a crazy headache from not having caffeine, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta
The drug,
do something
right?
else with it.
So I was like, that can't be good.
No.
So then I convinced myself that I could stop drinking coffee because then I would never have to go through those headaches again when I try to stop again.
Do you
Because I
take
kept
Tylenol or anything like that?
no, I don't like doing
really
that.
either.
Yeah. hence the weed.
Yeah.
It's better pain management than fucking pills and medicine.
Yeah.
Or I trust it a little more,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah,
Because
more.
you're managing it.
Well, yeah, just as it's like also a plant, you know. It's not like some fucking they just mix something together.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I don't know. I'm worried about it. I was always worried about addiction too. I didn't smoke weed till I was older either.
Mm-hmm.
I smoked a little when I was younger, and then I stopped for a long time until I was like basically 30.
Yep.
And then I started smoking weed again.
But it was because of like a medical reason that helped you.
Yeah, I had the vertigo.
Yeah, it's so crazy that.
And it was like lingering for months and months, and then like someone told me to try weed, and I did, and it just cleared it up.
Just instantly, or just.
Well, it was like after a long time. I had it for like 6 months, and it just still was just lingering.
I can't imagine having that because like just like waking up like hungover and just feeling that like it's so terrible.
So what it is, Dave, is like the first week or two, I literally couldn't get off a couch because every time I got up, I'd have to throw up or I'd just fall over.
That's crazy.
Like when you're out of control and spinning.
Yeah.
That would happen every time I get up for like a week. It was like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I literally didn't go on a trip to fucking South America. I had a flight and everything, and I couldn't go because I woke up with vertigo.
That's crazy.
And then after that, it just is like a hangover. You start to get things back, but it's at such a gradual pace. You start to be able to balance and walk and like.
But it doesn't feel right. You
know? No, you just feel like gray and you feel off and off. You can't like I couldn't. And then I would try to do something physical, and you would just start getting crazy headaches and dizzy. So you're like can't do it, you know.
Yep.
And But yeah, it was like 6 months and it was still lingering. It was almost gone. It was like on its way out, but it was like I could still feel it. I knew it was going to take a while, you know? And then my friend just told me to smoke some weed and literally it was like fast. I was like, whoa, wish I did that a little earlier, maybe. Because I was too scared because I'm like, I don't want to get high and be dizzy again, you know? That was my first.
I don't like the feeling of like being stoned.
Yeah, because being vertigo, you already feel dizzy and nauseous and like. Yeah, that could have been.
But like when I'm hungover, I do like to smoke like a little bit. Like I don't like to be like super. I don't like smoking a ton, but like feeling stoned like makes me feel better for some reason.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Spoken.
I'm not trying to like
true stoner.
That,
true stoner. It's your life, dude. Do whatever you want to do. No, like I said, I only drink coffee on the weekends. I don't know. I still like wake up some days and I'm like not there. You know what's crazy too is like. I definitely like don't try to rely on drugs, but I also don't want to just blame it on drugs too, you know? Because, dude, I've been not drinking coffee during the week for a while now, and I've just had days where I was off.
Yeah.
Tired, exhausted.
Your body just goes through stuff, and like you just feel off for some reason, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, it's colds, fucking stuff like that, and just like normal, like you just fucking live your life and you skate hard and you overdo your adrenaline or something, and then you're just exhausted and tired. And
you just got to get your energy back. You got to just take
Yeah. But, so the only thing that I notice about not drinking the coffee is that when I do drink the coffee, it's the best high. It's the best high, because it's only like twice a week, because I'll drink Saturday and Sunday. And usually when I'm editing, or just like...
I just like the taste of it. Like, I don't know. I guess maybe it's just the habit, but like the smell of it, the taste of it.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Yeah. I feel like you should get into black coffee.
Just quit.
No, get into black coffee first. Do that before you quit, because I enjoy black coffee.
Okay.
When you go to a diner, just go to a diner one day, Dave, and fucking order a black coffee, and they'll give you refills.
All day. I'll be there all day.
If you're there all day, I guess.
Are you a breakfast person? I love breakfast.
I love breakfast. Yeah. Tell me about it.
two eggs over medium, home fries, bacon,
home fries,
toast if you need it.
Solid.
I mean, they just give it to you. I don't always want it, but
yeah, you just take it.
You can make a little sandwich sometimes.
Yo, I love breakfast. I love diners. You like a good diner?
Diners.
Yeah.
My girlfriend actually just started working at this diner place. It's not like an actual diner. It's like called Riverside Diner, River Walk Diner, or something like that. It's in Newburyport. But is this thing just going lower or something?
It's good there.
Dropping lower?
Yeah. Keep it in front of your mouth. That's all you gotta do.
I feel like I got a clown nose right now or something.
You don't have to you can put it down a little bit. Clown nose, that would be hilarious.
You gotta get a red top.
I love a diner. I have a diner at the bottom of my street. It's super good. It's old. It's been there
Opens 5 in the morning.
Probably. They do have weird hours.
5 to 1.
Probably.
But fucking, you gotta go. It's so good.
Yeah. It's been there since the 1700s, probably.
Yeah.
It's like old as shit.
Waitress.
Yeah, it's bomb. You gotta get into black coffee, dude. That's the
I'm gonna
best
try
time to
that. Yeah.
have black coffee is maybe some pancakes and home fries and fucking
I
black
think
coffee.
like it's either like smoking and having a coffee, like that first sip of coffee and then the smoke, like the taste of the smoke. So like you just taste the weed better.
That combo.
Yeah, I don't know why. It hits the flavors.
No, I get that. Totally get that. Yeah, dude. So I only drink coffee on like Saturday Sundays, and it's a good high. It's the best high. The problem with coffee is you drink it all day, every day, to the point where you're like, I'm not even sure if I got the high from the caffeine that I wanted.
Exactly.
And it's just now you're just taking in all this fucking water and
I should
shit.
just replace it with water. You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe. I'm not giving you any health advice, bro. I love coffee.
yeah. Juice, fucking anything. Fucking
You like
change it up.
kid likes juice.
Pineapple juice,
Bomb.
bomb.
I like orange juice. I don't drink it as much as I used to, but
I do a smoothie every now and then.
Ooh.
I used to do it like every morning, but it's definitely not as regular now.
yeah.
But
Oh, all right. So back to skating.
oh yeah, skateboarding. We do that. Yeah.
That's fine. All right. You said the first video you're into. I really liked Minik Mahdi.
Medikamati was amazing.
Such a sick video.
And Can't Stop, the firm.
Yeah, dude.
So
The
good.
firm was sick.
Yep. It's just the board graphics and everything was so sick.
Yeah, just as a brand.
Yeah.
Lance Mountain.
Yeah.
The firm.
good.
Matt Beach. Dude.
Javier Sarmiento.
Javier.
Rodrigo.
Ledge.
Uyghur Van Wiegen.
Damn, Uyghur. Forgot about Uyghur. Heel flip god.
Yep.
Before the heel flip gods.
Original.
Original.
Yeah, before Neen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Neen took it in a different direction though.
The Ninja Kid.
Yeah. It's got a. Jensen was out trying to heel flip in the streets, and we're like, asked him if he knew who Neen was, and he didn't. And I'm like, dude, what? And you're trying to go watch him,
He
and then
kind of has disappeared.
yeah,
you know?
I guess he does like fitness
Yeah,
stuff
he does
too.
fitness
Yeah.
stuff.
He went the Dompierre route,
Yeah.
but he's probably still
Super
skates.
healthy.
Yeah.
Is he still getting like Pumas and stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Dompierre?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know he's like doing a lot. He has like a pretty massive following on YouTube. Yeah, and I think like he just like he's
Doing
doing
the
a lot of
fitness thing?
weightlifting, I know. And a lot of his YouTube is him eating crazy meals.
Dude, his
Like
skating
McDonald's
back in the
and
day was
donuts.
So amazing.
What's that?
His skating back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Just incredible shit.
Unbelievable.
Shit,
He was like just a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Everything he did was like gnarly. Like,
So
whoa.
Fucking, there was like an audio part with him and like Ernie Torres.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So good.
So good.
Ernie Torres rips too.
Yeah, little guy.
Yeah,
Big
but
skater.
ripper. Back threes and stuff.
Yeah.
Road for real.
Yep.
He's from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
He's an
really?
Oklahomie.
Wow.
I believe so. Was he in that video? Did you ever see that video?
Oklahomies?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
What first video part for you?
Scene?
Like what video were you in? Have you ever been in like a shop video?
My first like appearance in a video.
Nice, I like that.
I like it was like a 3-way split part. It was me and these other two kids, Brandon and Sam, and like we just had like 30 seconds each in this one. Dynamics phase 3 or phase 2.
Oh, sick.
And like those kids, like it was like Steve Lobo and a bunch of other kids from like our area that were just like amazing. They were like on Eastern Border already at the time, so like we just like looked up to them, and it was awesome to be like in that little video.
No, it's like my favorite thing is filming a video part.
Yeah, it's so fun, just like going out with everybody and like putting the work into it.
Yeah.
It really is. I like doing it a lot.
It's like probably the funnest thing in skateboarding is working on a video part or like a team video or like
maddening, but it's so fun.
Yeah.
It really is, because like it makes you like go out in the world more. You know what I mean? Like you're exploring the world, you're exploring spots, you're having fun out there, like seeing different stuff, meeting people. You know, like it's just cool.
Having crazy interactions in the cities and stuff.
It seems like something weird always happens. You know?
Yeah, it's the fucking best.
Yeah.
You just feel like you're alive. You're out there, you know? Fucking out there mixing it up with the people in the streets.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nothing sicker than you drive around in a van with a bunch of people trying to like skate a spot, and then you find a spot or something and that, whoa, you gotta turn around.
Because like
Go
a
check
lot of
it
the time
out.
you're driving around by yourself and you're just like, oh, that spot looks sick. And then you're like with people and you're like, oh, let's skate it. Like
Yeah, if there's a session to be had.
Yeah.
So true. The amount of spots I've driven by, I was like, that'd be sick, and then never went to it.
You're like, oh, I'll come back for that one, or I'll check it out. I have so many like pins saved in my phone that are just like, I'll
Gotta
probably,
go.
like never check it out, but just hopeful. You know,
You gotta do it.
you gotta.
I'm always like that, just driving around. Like I'll drive a box truck for my work like once, twice a week, and I'll go like through crazy towns and find spots and be like, damn, what the hell?
Yep.
This is fucking sick.
I do like construction. I do like heating and air conditioning stuff. So like I
Nice.
go around to like different towns all the time. So like that's like what I've always done. So like I've just like always seen spots around and like had like a lunch break to go check out like, oh, this is sick, you know,
Yeah.
something, and then come back with like my friends or something, Jesse and
Take
everybody.
take the photos so you get the location.
Exactly.
Look
Yeah.
for the signs.
Yep.
So sick.
I have like a little like GPS plotter in my phone
That's
for
sick.
like all that kind of stuff. So
Kevin sent me some crazy spots. Just like,
out in California, he's
yeah,
having fun right
he's
now.
just like, oh yeah, he's been killing it. Sam and him are killing it in
Yeah,
general.
him and Sam.
They always have fun. And Shelly's out there. Choo choo choo.
Just a always happy crew.
Yeah,
Pretty sick
dude.
to be around.
Yeah, they're just like fun times.
They are, yeah.
Good
Always
energies.
been cool hanging out with them.
Kevin's
I met
whole
him through, like,
family.
Como and stuff. Oh yeah, his mom came out to the premiere and stuff.
Yeah.
She was the hype like lady.
His mom and his sister.
Yeah.
Just classic people.
Very cool. Definitely sick to like be with your family like that.
Yeah. His mom used to own a skate shop.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, back in the day, it was one of the first shops to carry All I Need. We were just doing shirts then. And Kevin's mom, she opened up a shop, Raza, that's what it was, in Middleborough.
Okay.
And Kevin was just like a little grom, and then his sister and stuff. And
That's
it was just
awesome.
like a mom just busting her ass trying
That's
to do a
really
skate shop. It didn't last very long, but
Still, it's like
it's sick.
to have that backing as like a little kid. Dude,
Yeah.
Skate shop.
That's how I met Kevin initially, though.
That's really cool.
And then Kevin ended up just like staying in touch and then skating for everything,
Ripping.
and doing what he does on a skateboard.
Highest pop.
So much pop, dude. Tall belly button. He must. Him and Goonan.
The legs.
Fucking must be nice. Yeah.
For real.
They skate spots and I'm like, I couldn't even do that.
Right.
It's not even an option.
Gravity just takes me down. I don't know what it is.
I have like a height limit on my ollie. You know, there's some dudes that don't have that.
Yeah.
They have the governor off or whatever, the governor, like the fucking throttle's off. But I never had that pop. I
I don't know if
wish.
you got to work on it, like, or something. Like, people always doing, like, fucking calf workouts or, like, jumping
Knee,
on
back
stuff.
to
I don't
Neen.
know what it is. Like,
Back to Neen Williams.
something.
Yeah.
Cheating the system.
Have to watch some aerobics videos
Yeah.
before I go skate.
Something.
I tried heel raises, tried squats.
It's not the same. It's
Can't
not that
get-
Stevie Williams
I grew up-
pop.
I grew up with Westgate, so like, and he was
Yeah.
smaller than me and had more pop than me. Think
The
about
spots
that.
you see, the skates are just like, oh, shit.
His skating used to make it was so happy, but it pissed me off too because I'm like, how the fuck can he like ollie that and can't even ollie it, you know? Not
Right.
even think about it. And he's smaller than
And he
me.
goes so fast.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking insane.
And then Kevin always had pop, and then Corey Goonan had shit ton of pop too.
Yeah.
Just around a bunch of dudes that fucking have a long legs and can pop. Couldn't do it, bro. I had pretty decent switch pop.
Yeah.
I still do, depending on the day.
Yep.
Really.
That's a talent, too. Do you have
Thanks.
the same, like, nollie pop as, like, a switch pop?
If I practice it a lot and I was like 10 years younger, probably I could get that pop back.
Yeah.
I love nollie. Nollie is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, it does
Everything
nice.
nollie. Just a straight nollie is such a good feeling.
It is.
Catch it
really
on a
is.
hip or like
Yep.
down a drop and just like floating. Nollies are one of the best. Pew pew. You know, little pew pew.
That's my guy.
I used to love nollie crooks.
Yeah, no, it's just like a beautiful trick. Or it just like looks nice, feels good. You know what
I mean, a
Like,
crook is sick, and then
Yeah.
the nollie in feels epic.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I haven't done a nollie crook in a long time.
But you had them like on rails and like big stuff.
Thanks,
You know what
Dave.
I mean?
Thanks,
So,
bub. Thanks for-
heavy skater.
Thanks for trying to make me feel better. I could still nollie crook. I just need to find like a ledge or like best is a rail though. Rail's a good
Do you
feeling.
like a rail for it?
If you lock into
Yeah.
a nollie crook on a round bar, especially down or even across, it's the best
You
feeling.
just feel locked in there.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's a different feeling.
Yeah.
All nollie crooks are equal, but this one to me is more of my favorite. That's a good ass trick, dude.
Yeah.
What about you? If you had to pick your stance, if you had to pick a favorite, I'm going nollie.
I definitely like nollie too. That was just
Nice.
always my thing.
You can say
I'm
that.
Goofy, you know.
You're goofy?
Yeah, I'm goofy.
Nice. You skate goofy as well, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Sick.
But I don't know. Like I never like minded like landing and switch or anything like that. Like it never like felt awkward. You know what I mean? Like some people just like riding switch feels like that much different.
Yeah.
It didn't like feel different, but like I definitely don't have like crazy like switch trick selection. Like not everything.
You're not a switch god, bro.
No,
Sorry,
not.
sorry.
I used to do flat ground more, but definitely not these days.
Flat ground's the best.
Yeah, it's nice.
What about
It feels so good.
frontside flip on flat ground?
Right now, if you take me outside right now, definitely gonna be a couple of tries.
Just in general, you like a good frontside flip on flat
Yes,
ground?
absolutely.
It's the best
So good,
feeling.
so good.
I was talking about that on one of the other podcasts. It's like I could do it for hours at one point in my life.
Yeah,
You would just get locked in at maybe on a skate park or somewhere
yeah,
with good flat ground. You just do the same flat ground trick for like an hour.
yeah.
Fucking best feeling
It
sometimes.
really is. You're just like doing like fakie flips, half cab flips.
Yeah.
Like, and then you get the front side flip.
You'll get a couple there, like the ones, and the rest are just all jet trash.
Yeah.
That was trash.
But I don't know, you do enough of them, like you got them locked.
Frontside flips.
Yeah.
When I used to be able to do that. Now, if I get one frontside flip during the session, it's like fucking on flat. It's like a fucking good day, you know.
And doing it like down something, it just like feels nice. You should like carry it out.
That was another one that I was always like kind of jealous of Westgate because he always had such a good frontside flip. I was like super happy for him, but just so jealous because I was like, I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
You know, can't fucking help
He's
it.
just got those good front 180s, and he's already like doing the foot extensions. So
Yeah.
he's got those nice flips.
He's got it so good that like at the edge, that bank to like steep wall, he does like a kickflip to like a frontside flip basically into the wall and rides it down that thing. His flick is so fast. It's fucked up, dude.
The power in those feet.
I know,
The
dude.
cranberries.
It's fucking insane. Skating with Brendan, I feel like I'm skating with a video game character.
Pretty much. Like,
I've known him my whole life, and he's like a fucking jabroni for sure in the best sense. Like in the best sense, like
just like a real dude.
yeah, he's funny. He's like ridiculous. He's kind of dumb, you know. He's like very, very authentic, and but his skating, you feel like you're with like a video game
Yeah,
character.
just breaking physics.
Yeah,
Just doing crazy
filming
shit.
lines of him has been
Imaginary
like
stuff that you're just like, oh shit. Like,
yeah,
he's actually doing that.
yeah, it's fucking insane. Filming lines of him is like insane because he's just putting like the hardest tricks together or like the steeziest thing, and it's like back to back to back.
Was it State Gold that he had a part in?
Yeah.
That was like one of the best.
So
parts,
good.
like, in
You know what?
skateboarding.
We're gonna pull. Oh,
So good.
we're gonna pull that up because why the fuck not,
That
bro?
whole video was amazing, but definitely like that was so good for him too.
Yeah, Westgate's had endless video parts too. Like so many good damn video parts. Such a legend.
Still doing it, like killing New Balance stuff too.
Oh yeah, he's still skating. He's getting better and better. It's ridiculous. Fucking like, I don't like. I'm sure he's still like getting gnarly in the streets too. But like when he comes back home, we're just filming like parks and stuff like that, and like, technically and style and everything's just getting better and better. You know,
That's crazy.
control, everything.
More
it's like,
control.
yeah, dude, it's fucked up. Cause like filming lines in the skate parks and stuff at the edge, it's like he can hit so many things with like sick tricks back to back to back to back. The only reason why we don't get the craziest lines is because like there's usually bikes and stuff and shit in the way. Yeah. So it's like we got to go when no one's there. It'd be insane, dude.
Right. Does like Nick still work there, or like still like own part of that, or like how's that? Is he around?
Yeah, his parents own the skate
Yeah.
park. He's around, but he's like doing stuff with cars.
Yeah.
He just does
He's
his
been
own.
on that for like a long time.
Yeah, he'll show up to the park and skate once in a while. Like, he's still like amazing on his skateboard.
Bet,
Yeah, he, like doesn't seem like he lost anything whenever he skates.
Just solid human. All
Yeah,
for sure.
but yeah, now like my homie Brian Catalano, BCat works there, and Jacob Jensen, and like my other friend Paul who rides bikes and stuff. They all work there and kind of like manage it, you know.
Cool.
But Dave and Carol own it, and Nick is their son. That's how the
Yeah.
park started. The Edge started because Nick was super into skateboarding and fucking exceptionally good. Yeah. And he had a skateboard brand too, Complex. Do you remember?
I remember the boards.
Yeah. He was so good.
That kid that Steve Lobo that we had, like, he was like a local from my area. He was like friends with Nick and like rode for that, and they were gonna put a video out called what was it? It was him, Tin, and
Oh yeah,
Lobo.
Tin.
It
That's
was,
right.
Like, I don't remember what it's called, but it was gonna be like a really banging video.
Didn't come out though.
It didn't come out though.
That's a bummer.
That's gonna drive me crazy now.
It'll come to you.
It will.
I've definitely probably know it. I'm smoked weed.
Yeah.
Smoked some weed. Oh, I got some Stay Gold right here of Westgate. The B-sides. That's fucking sick too, man.
Yeah, I loved all the B-sides from that video that came out. That was just like a duplicate to the or like an extended video. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Dude. I can only find the B side. I get the whole video. Oh, all right. It's the intro too. So fucking A. Fuck
Good
yeah.
music too.
Brandon's one of the raddest humans ever. He's like my little brother with more pop, which pisses me off. He used to do tray flips with boards that were like, the board was like up to his head, almost as tall as him, you know?
Insane.
I gotta travel with Brandon a lot too. He's just a super fun human. Definitely a legend in skateboarding.
Absolutely.
It's crazy he's just like a fucking dude from Wareham, Mass.
Yeah.
You know? He's just a fucking kid from Wareham, Mass. That was like one of the best skateboarders on the fucking planet Earth.
Like, absolutely. You can't hate on that.
He's been doing it for mad long too. Did you ever go to the skate shop? Where like there's this small shop in Wareham. It's around for a little bit.
Where?
It was like in a shopping mall.
I don't know. What's it called?
The skate shop.
Oh, the skate shop?
Yeah. It's in Wareham. Actually, my lady, she used to like work there and like hang out with the family that owned that place. That's how I met my lady.
Okay.
But it was in Wareham, and Brandon and I would skate there all the time.
You guys are local to that shop?
Yeah, it was just like we both lived in Wareham, and there was a skate park in a shopping mall, indoor skate park in a shopping mall.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and we just fucking got to skate it all the time. I ended up working
Was the
it.
ground like that, like nice, smooth warehouse cement? Like,
Yeah, I believe. Well, it wasn't cement. I think maybe it was. It was so small. It was ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Like you could hit the ceiling.
yeah.
Like it shouldn't have been. It's like a tanning salon now. Like it shouldn't have been a skate park.
Yeah. They were just like, well, we can put it in there.
Yeah, they just somehow got away with it or did it, I guess.
That's awesome.
But it was around for a while, and we used to just skate there all the time. It had a up, across, and down hub. But it was like a small skate park, almost like a lighthouse, but even smaller. You been to Lighthouse in Pawtucket?
I haven't been out there yet. I
It's-
want to. It's just,
yeah.
like, we don't have like a lot of indoor parks around here, and like you gotta travel,
Yeah.
But definitely worth it,
Vessel's in Worcester, right?
Worcester, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's still like an hour from me.
Yeah.
So, but definitely worth it, I think even like Red Alert's like 45 minutes to 50 minutes
Ooh.
away.
Red Alert's fun.
It is fun.
I gotta
It
get
is.
back there.
It is, yeah. It's good times. Good times.
I get to all these parks because I have the Grom team, the Flows.
Yeah, that's fun. You get to show everybody around.
Yeah, I just bring them places, like, and I get to go again and hang out and see people again.
That's pretty sick.
Because, like, just to drive, like, 4 hours to Brooklyn, like, to just skate a skate park just doesn't make sense. But then I got all the Groms. And in the winter, I guess it makes sense, We just
Yeah.
went to Hive, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you drive to a skate park and you stay for a few hours, it's worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta
Literally, Vermont was
maybe
like
a double session. Or...
Yeah. That's what we did. Like, we went to Vermont last weekend, and it was just me and, like, 5 or 6 kids, But they're all ready to shred, so we just drove
Yeah,
4
they got
hours.
all the energy.
Yeah, we literally, here's our routine. I load up, they all meet at my house, their parents drop them off, jump in the van, their parents give them the money for the day, so they got, like, snacks and fucking, they know.
Allowance.
Yeah, or, like, we're going to Cracker Barrel, you need the admission to the park, like.
Mhm.
So they come loaded. Sometimes they bring snacks and stuff from home, and then
You gotta have the cooler on.
yeah,
The
yeah,
windows.
and then we hit a gas station or a store, and then they buy all types of shit because their parents gave
Yeah.
fucking money, so
They're
they
just stoked and they're just like,
Yeah.
oh, candy. I can't
they
usually-
need fucking every type of candy you described earlier
Yep.
and more. And then we just drive 4 hours to the skate park. Then you get in. We skated for 4 hours because Talent was only open for 4 hours on Sundays. So we drove 8 hours to skate for 4.
That's crazy.
4 up, 4 there, 4 back. But sometimes, like, they're getting into, like, street skating a little bit now. So, like, when the weather's nice.
That's more accessible.
Well, yeah, like, we went to Brooklyn, and then we went to the skate park and had fun. And then when everyone got bored and it was like, whatever, we just lurked around the streets of Brooklyn.
That's cool.
Yeah, and
that's
it was
probably
cool.
like so fun for like them as a kid,
Dude, it's fun for me, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They get me hopping fences and shit.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
The funniest shit is the van rides because they just love cursing and they love like they just test out every curse word you can imagine.
Yeah,
It's fucking amazing.
it's like, oh, they're kids. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I just tell them, I'm like, just remember their curse words. Don't curse your life so much,
Oh,
like,
yeah, true.
because it's like, you can get super lazy with curse words, and then they come out when you're in like an angry mood. And now it's an ugly curse word, and you're cursing your life. Like, God damn it,
Yeah,
But it is fun to fucking curse, though,
it just comes out. Yeah, it's just part of
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But do they always have the best curse? Shit, I don't even know what it is.
Right.
I'm
They're
like,
teaching
that
you
just
stuff.
sounded bad. I don't even know what you said. Kids are fucking so fucking in their own world these days.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah,
Very
so
creative.
cursing. I control DJing this time. Sometimes they want to DJ and I'll let them for a little bit, but
But yeah, you gotta take over.
yeah,
Otherwise, you'll
sometimes.
go crazy driving that car.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, fuck, dude, this is too much,
Yeah.
Back when Talon used to come on trips, he would play some crazy shit. I'd be like, some of it was good, some of it was like too much. Too. They play like crazy audio shit too. They find stuff online. Here's another thing they do that I don't agree with, but they do it anyways. And whenever we go to a restaurant, they just airdrop people random fucking like
Oh yeah.
memes from off the internet, and it's like the craziest shit. And I'm like, don't do
But
that.
people will accept it, right?
So I guess, dude.
Sometimes I've never like gotten like just a random like airdrop from somebody,
Yeah.
but like you have to accept it. So I don't know.
You don't have to,
You
but
don't
you
have
can.
to,
Yeah. It's hard not to. You're like, what the
right?
fuck?
I was like, I do want to see what this is.
I had a dude one time on the trips. He came up to me. I was like, "Hey, these kids are like airdrop me all types of shit." I'm like, "Sorry, what do you want me to do?"
Right?
You
Like
know?
I can't. I don't
Like,
have the phone.
yeah, like just don't fucking accept it. I guess I don't know. But he just came up to me while I was drinking my hot coffee, my black coffee. Bullshit, bro.
Disturbing you while you're having your coffee, trying to get your piece from these kids.
Yeah, yeah. They're not so bad.
No.
Elijah's been riding shotgun the last trip. He rode all, I think, 8 hours shotgun, and he's a fucking great shotgun buddy.
He's got DJ unlock and
Elijah doesn't like getting up, so he's like kind of cranky when he wakes up. So
okay.
like whenever he gets on a trip, he just needs like some like waking up time. The back seats are usually wild. The back seats for people that want to get crazy and like
Yeah.
fucking throw water bottles at each other and
So he's
shit.
just curled up in the front.
Yeah, he's comes chill in the front with me, which was dope.
I like that. He's pretty mellow as a kid. Like
Oh yeah,
like
don't let him fool you, dude.
yeah.
He's
He's a
just
menace.
crabby in the morning because he
Yeah.
probably raged the night before, dude.
Oh yeah.
He's also the craziest one in the van,
Yeah.
or has been at sometimes. So funny, dude.
You gotta take advantage of that as a kid. Have
They're
your
pretty
fun.
good. Yeah, you got to get it out. Got to get it out. They're pretty good though. Once in a while they'll have like a fight or an argument. Someone gets their feelings hurt or something.
Yeah.
But it's few and far between.
Emotions are flying.
Just depends on how long the day is too. You have like a long day and you're just with the same person all day.
Yeah.
It's so funny to watch kids play it out.
What's like the longest trip you've gone on?
Oh man, we've done a bunch of like 4-hour drives.
Yeah.
I think that might be the extent of it. That's just with the Groms. Like with everyone else, we've gone to Florida and Cali,
Yeah.
and like.
A little more control as like when you're older, you know what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Emotions aren't flying as much.
I don't think I could take them on flights.
Yeah.
We've done flights to Florida and Cali and stuff, but like, I don't think I've taken them on. I wouldn't do that yet.
No.
It'd be too
You
much,
can't
dude.
risk being arrested on the plane.
Just Terry Kennedy on the plane. One of
Yeah.
them. They're not that bad.
No.
They're not that bad. The worst Elijah did was pop a bag of chips.
Yeah.
That was it. It was dill because he didn't like the flavor. I get that. You know?
Yep.
Fuck these dill chips. I think we said that in the van for a while.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, fuck dill chips. So funny, dude. I've had a couple like legit talks with him though about life shit here
How
and
old
there.
is he?
Not just Elijah, but just in the van.
Oh.
I've had like a couple like learning lessons, where you're like shit happened and you're like,
Kinda
oh, I
mold
gotta
these
explain
kids.
it to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a couple moments like that. Nothing too serious, but just like, oh yeah, this shit happens, like
Yeah.
it's so funny.
That's cool to see though, like a whole new generation coming up. That's
Yeah.
sick.
I always tell them to have fun, but don't ruin the fun for everyone.
Yeah.
It's like we're all here to have fun, so don't ruin it,
Yeah.
I get like we're gonna get mad at each other, and you're gonna have like, it's funny. You see one of them like not landing their tricks or something, pissed off or something, and then some other people are just like ready to stack clips. Another thing I realize is like when we get to the park, it's like it's so funny because there's always like that, like pull and push. Like we get to the park and they like want to film everything, but they also like want to warm up and not just have a camera on. So it's
Yeah.
like always a weird. It's always a balancing act when we first get there. I think I figured it out though. I was like, because I always want to film and I want to skate too. So that's the key is I got to do both. Like
Yeah.
I got to take breaks and skate with them. But when we first get to the park, I usually say like, yo, just skate for like the first half an hour and just have fun and warm up.
Yeah.
And then if you want to film something, let me know. Because it's so easy to get hyped and be there and be like, you want to just film, and then it's just like,
Yeah.
and trying to film like multiple people is like a crazy thing. You film at all?
Like iPhone and
Yeah,
like
just like film
personally,
sessions and
yeah,
stuff.
definitely. Like I'm around filming and stuff like that. I mean, like I'm always trying. Like if you're doing an iPhone edit with somebody, like you got to be jumping back and forth, you know.
Yeah.
But
Have you ever filmed like long edits?
I do like to film like whatever like iPhone clips I get. I like to put together and make like little edits and
Do you have
stuff.
a channel?
Uh,
Do you?
Personally, like a YouTube channel, I
Yeah.
don't like think I have one, but like I don't like use it. I should probably like post more stuff on it, but I really just post stuff on Instagram. But like that's obviously gonna be gone someday or whatever,
Maybe.
you know.
Who knows?
But or like more like accessible to like view like whatever you want.
Yeah. I just think YouTube because it's like long. You can put up as long videos as you want. You know.
I think I've just used like a lot of songs and stuff that are like probably copyrighted or something like that.
Oh,
They always
shit.
try to ruin the fun with that.
You
know?
can post that stuff, but you just can't monetize it.
Oh, okay.
If someone else's music, you can
Yeah.
you can post it, but you just they won't. They have all types of things now, like where if you use someone's song, they can get monetized. So like, say you use like
You like tag them and like they get the.
you don't even
shout out
have
or
to.
whatever.
Their
Oh,
like
okay.
algorithm or their program picks it up. But yeah, like if you use a fucking like a famous band or something, they'll let you use it, but the revenue stream goes to their account.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, yeah. So like you can do that because you
Yeah.
can still make a sick video with the song you
Yeah,
want.
I just want to make the video.
Yeah.
Don't take it out.
I know it's funny because we've had the internet and had to go through all that
Yeah.
in the beginning. I remember they're like pulling all the videos down because the songs, no one
Yeah.
had the rights, didn't figure out how that was gonna work, you know?
Right? Like, oops. Ruining everybody's stuff.
Yeah, they're figuring it out though. That was the whole music industry fucking
Yeah,
transitioning from fucking vinyl CDs and all that stuff to like digital.
It was like everybody's stealing our stuff.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know. As a kid from that generation, I'm like, what's the big deal? But it's like, obviously, like, they're making money somehow. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Like, they're still making money somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
But like,
What are you saying, like bands and stuff?
yeah,
They figured it out.
they figured it out now.
I think a lot of it is maybe touring because they can do tours
Yeah.
like a band. I think.
Merch and stuff too.
Yeah, you can sell it definitely. It's a brand, you know,
Yeah.
like a band brand. There's ways to do
Ticket
it,
sales and
but it's
like
probably
that
not
stuff.
as good as just selling like when there was a time where they could
But we
just
were,
sell
like, actually
CDs.
just like ripping it off like torrents and stuff like that. Just
Yeah.
the whole discographies and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
So crazy.
so yeah,
And now it's just all online.
it is. Yeah,
It's all there. You can
but you
literally-
have like a subscription to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
not the same as just stealing shit, I guess.
Kinda though, because it's
Yeah.
like, what are you paying the subscription to? Like I pay for Spotify. I wonder
Yeah,
how
I'm
much
on
they get
Spotify.
paid from Spotify. You know,
I don't
that's
know.
got to be the question.
That is a good question.
Or if they just are one of those internet gangster people who are like, yeah,
They just laundering money. I don't really know.
it's YouTube too.
Yeah.
It's hard to like it's hard to like you got to build up your following on those platforms, you know,
Yeah,
to like
you gotta
make
work at
money.
that.
Yeah. I guess if your band's like really successful and you have big numbers, you could probably do some and be a revenue stream.
Yeah.
Probably still have to hustle, probably live shows
Do,
for
like,
sure.
live streams and stuff like that.
Yeah, or just like if you're lucky enough to do a tour or you go to a
Yeah,
show, you
just do
know,
yeah.
sell merch at the thing and pay like do a concert
Did
basically.
you watch any of those like concerts during COVID?
Nah,
No, me neither.
nah. During COVID, I skated so much
Yeah.
because the whole world was shut down.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
like
nice.
fucking heaven. Yeah,
Like, for us, it was awesome.
I skated the
I didn't mind
IKEA
it at
parking
all.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
it was
like
sick.
days. It was so fun.
We found like a new one in Everett, and it was like a full like parking lot for like I think it was like for the casino over there in Everett.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just like an overflow lot, fully empty, and like the curbs were awesome and stuff. Like,
That's the
fresh.
best.
So
Yeah.
it was amazing.
And like the friends could get free because it was like the world was falling apart and like you
Yeah,
just
nobody
go
was
out.
at work, so it was
Yeah.
awesome.
The government was giving people free checks.
Yeah, it was a good time for us.
Spaghetti for everybody.
Yeah, I didn't mind.
That was such a weird time in this space and this whole world.
Yeah,
That
I'm
was so
glad things are
strange.
back to normal.
No,
It
nothing.
was fun.
I don't think there's ever a normal though.
Yeah,
I've been watching so much history shit that I'm like, yeah, the world's been fucking out of its mind.
absolutely.
We go
They just
through,
don't,
like-
tell you right away.
We go through like collective hysterias like ever so often, and we just like the whole world falls apart. It's crazy. We had world wars, you know,
Yeah,
which is insane. The whole world
it
went
was
to
like
war.
50 years ago, 60 years ago, and it was like, oh, you know,
Yeah, dude.
that never happened.
Oh fuck. We dropped the fucking nuke. That's crazy. You think
That
a
is
pandemic's
crazy.
crazy? Dropping nukes on fuck countries are insane. That's
Like
insane.
testing them, just blowing them up just for
Yeah.
fun. Like,
In the Cold War, I've been learning about the Cold War and culture war and shit. It's fucking insane, dude.
you watch a lot of History Channel
I
stuff,
have
or
been.
what?
I need to watch some more because I'm just dumb. But I've
I feel
binged.
like
I've
you gotta
binged.
find like other stuff. History Channel's not teaching the good stuff.
I find so much shit. I've
Yeah,
like watched today. I watched all types of like philosophy videos for days and
yeah,
hours on end, and like I have tons of content. I OD on it to the point where I'm like, I need to stop watching it
right.
so I can just let it like digest.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. I listen to a lot of podcasts too.
yeah.
But yeah, dude, YouTube has so many rabbit holes. You can go down any rabbit hole, literally. It's insane. Here, I'll tell you some of the videos I was watching
Yeah, I
today.
don't think I like know enough podcasts and stuff like that.
Let's see. Oh, dude, Brandon Westgate, yo, the goat is goaty.
Choo, choo, choo.
I'm glad Brandon's like the legend. You know,
Dude, yeah,
it's sad when we lose.
amazing.
There's tons of legends that never become legends because they're just too legendary. They out legend themselves. You know, you're like, I like when a legend makes it to be a legend.
He's got a long longevity too.
Yeah, I know, and he's just a smart dude. He just rips. Love that guy. Can't say enough good things about him. How do I do this? I got my app. Library, maybe. There's history. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. I didn't recognize it because
Is it like horror podcast or what are you looking?
no, I don't do that.
Philosophies,
Yeah, a lot of that stuff.
just conspiracy theories.
Nah, so a little bit. All right,
Just things that better
today,
your mind.
sleep is just death being shy. That was a pretty good video. Just talking about sleep and death. You'd be surprised how people perceive you. That was a pretty good one. It's talking about this chick and she got into a fight and then I guess she got amnesia. Basically, she couldn't remember who she was. So literally, it was just a story about a girl who got into a fight, got knocked out, and then couldn't remember who she was. And then all of her friends, her boyfriend, and her family came to see her in the hospital, and she asked them like, "Who was I?" And they all had a different take on her. She's like, "How?" And they were contradictory like views and shit.
Really?
Yeah, so it was just like I don't think it was real. Maybe it was,
No.
but it was just a story that someone was
It just
telling,
makes you think.
just to bug you out.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, "Oh yeah, who am I?" And they were all had different points of view of the fight they got into that put her into the coma. You know, one said it was like they were aggressors, and the other was like, "No, you're a nice person. You didn't. She did it." So it was like the whole thing was confusing, and
Yeah.
how they described her, it was all a little different. You know.
And everybody sees stuff differently.
Yeah, I tried listen. I don't know. I listened to this. It was a meditation for anxiety by Deepak Chopra.
That's
I,
smart.
I never really listened to his stuff, but I like finding meditations, like especially during a drive. If you can find a good like something that just sounds good and says good things
Yeah,
and just
that's
feels
smart.
good and you can zone out.
I've been listening to like some morning radio shows just on my way to work
Nice.
and stuff, and like you would say nice, but like it's
It's all
filled with, like,
war
so
and
much
famine.
depression, and like
Yeah.
just like being upset at other people, and just like I'm just like, why am I listening to this? But it's like,
Yeah.
maybe just find something better for yourself.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, dude. I've been doing for a long time now. I've been doing like a 10-minute meditation in the morning. It's just literally like a nice sounding voice with like the ocean and it's just saying like positive things.
Yeah, you're just taking a moment to actually like.
Yeah, and you're
Take
just
the
10
moment.
minutes, it just counts you down and you just like tells you to relax, feel your muscles, be present, breathe, and then it's just like real clear, calm, like
It's
just
a good start to your day,
yeah, it holds you in a moment
and then you go sit in traffic.
and then you deal with the day, you know? You can only get out of the matrix for so long.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's
It
what
really is.
meditation is. Meditation is unplugging because at least from what I'm learning, is you're learning how to not do anything. So you're literally just letting thoughts come and letting them go, letting them come, letting them go. They always tell you to focus on your breathing and try not to force or control it. They usually have to take a few deep breaths and then breathe at your pace. And then just try to focus on that because that is your present moment. You're now.
Here.
Yeah. Instead of your mind just being like, pew, 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 pew,
Yeah,
ba-dow,
exactly.
ba-dow. Fucking
That's
this,
the
that,
coffee.
this, fuck you. Yeah, I love that though too.
Yeah.
Little all over the map, like creative chaos. You're
Yeah,
like, it's good for certain things.
It
Like
is.
coffee and editing is super fun.
Yep.
And smoking weed too and editing is really fun too.
Just doing the things that you enjoy.
Yeah, nothing's better than if I have hot black coffee, my laptop, and about enough footage to put together like a fucking 4 to 5 minute edit, and it's a lot because
You
you're
just like watching the raw clips.
I just love trimming it all
Enjoy it,
down,
yeah.
having it come to life, find its form. If you find the right song too, and everything's
It just
connecting,
all
and you're
like
like,
fits together. And you're
yeah.
like, yes.
The best is like creating something, and then like at the end, and I edit the shit out of the skate videos too, like the trips. I'll do it for like a couple days. I'll go back to it because I can only edit for so long before
Yeah.
I'm just like sick. I want like screen sick. I wonder if that's a thing.
Probably.
I was thinking that earlier. I was like, is there a term for like being on screens too much and feeling sick from it?
A little exhausted from that.
Yeah, because I've done that with editing and coffee for sure. I gotta like take
Absolutely,
breaks
yeah.
and be like, oh, like come back to it the next day. Plus, if you fuck with something too much, you just
Yeah.
like overdo it. You
Yeah.
gotta stop when you like you don't when you lose the fire a little bit and then come back to it later.
Absolutely.
It's good to like keep coming back to a project until it feels like a finished thing.
Yeah.
That's what I like about editing and coffee. And you're just kind of like, if you get the right song, that's what it is, finding the song to go with everything. When it lines up, it's the best feeling.
Yeah.
It's fucking the best.
And then you have to take one clip out and you have to like reorganize things. And
Yeah.
Just like, all right, now it fits again. Like,
Yeah, I've been there. Well, that's kind of like a part where like, that's the best part, honestly. Like, if there's a part of it that doesn't flow the way you want it to, and then you realize like, oh, if I just move this there,
right.
then it like, and the
Looks
stream's
better, yeah.
going again. You're like, oh, and it's just like, it's perfect. I love those moments. What else? Russell Brand. Do you ever watch Russell Brand?
He is like that British guy, right?
He was an actor. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
British. He was an actor, but now he has like a YouTube channel where he's, I don't want to say revolutionist because that just
But he's
doesn't
into, like, the
sound
whole,
good,
like,
but
meditation and like bettering yourself.
no. He's just literally pointing out all the fucking hypocrisy and craziness in the government
Oh, yeah.
and all the global warming and all the groupthink, the fucking all that stuff, or the one world government shit. He kind of
Yeah.
rebels against that. So he's
get
just
yourself
constantly
outside of the
showing all the
matrix.
videos of them saying what they want to do and how they're going to do it and pointing it out. Constantly going at the government. It's really good. He's smart. He's intelligent.
Yeah, I
Seems
do
to be
like the way he
fair.
talks.
Yeah, he seems to be fair on his views. I'm sure he's not right about everything, but like,
Yeah.
and
It
it's
gives you a point of
entertaining.
view, though. That's something else, something
It-
to think about.
I think he's a stand-up comedian, so it's
Yeah.
mad funny, the delivery too. So even if you're not really into like all the stuff he's talking about, just watching him is kind of funny too.
Yeah.
I watched some of his videos; those are funny. Not even funny; they're scary, but because some of it, I'm like, oh my god, he's right.
Yeah.
He's right. Psychologist debunks 8 myths of mass scale. That was a video I watched today.
What's the mass scale?
This I watched so many. See, this is what I was saying. I watched so many videos that I don't even remember what
Right.
that one was. I want to say. Questions do you believe? This one, I think. If this is the one I'm thinking about, there was a video where they were talking about people on mass. Like they were interviewing people, and they were telling them to say what they thought in front of people, and then ask them in private, and the answers were not lining up. So people would say one thing when people are around, and then in private they thought the opposite, and they pointed out what like fallacies these were in life about like typical like that one. I think that's what that one was. Some of the shit is like beyond me too. Like I just listen to stuff that are like some of it I can grasp on. I like to listen to
Just
content.
expanding your mind a little bit.
Yeah, I like to listen to stuff that has layers too, and that is a little beyond me at times because then I can listen to it multiple times and pick it up again and like learn a little bit more, understand it more. Like sometimes I'm like literally just learning words and concepts
Right.
from what they're saying and being
Right.
like, oh yeah, and then other times it's like dumbed down a little bit where I can understand it, and then it's crazy. I listen to shit over and over again and different long form stuff that like I've like when I listened to a whole new thing and been like I didn't understand fucking maybe
Right.
2% of
What
that.
something.
Yeah, and then I listened to it for like so many times that then at the end I fully understood it and I was like,
Right.
wow, like that's what it like. It took a long fucking time to figure it out. Not that it didn't make me. I
Sometimes
always
it,
forget
like,
shit.
it'll just click at some point, though.
Yeah, if you're like, oh, I understand the concept now,
Yeah.
But it takes a long time to get to that point where you're like, oh yeah, I had to understand the meanings of those words and to link it all together,
Yeah.
So like a lot of that
There's
stuff.
a lot of smart people out there.
Yeah, there's people way smarter
Way
than me.
smarter than me.
Yeah, that's a lot of my day is like listening to people, and I don't even listen to it really to have like a political side or anything. Although I listen to that type of content just because I like taking it in, but
Yeah.
like,
I just like to know a little bit about like whatever is going on and
yeah,
everywhere. You know what I mean?
yeah,
All aspects of stuff.
yeah. I watched some video on fucking Jordan Peterson had a new video. That one's pretty sick. That was a heavy one.
He's like that psychiatrist, or what is he?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
psychiatrist. He's a lot of things,
Yeah.
but that's how he like got famous. Canadian,
Canadian.
but philosopher. He's a scientist as well. Fucking, he's a genius amongst us. Whether you agree with him or not, he's still one of those brains, you know.
Yeah.
And I
Epic
think he's a
thinker.
good actor too, so that's good.
Is he an actor?
No, I mean just
Oh.
like on the world stage. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he's trying to help more than he's trying to hurt. You know how some
Yeah.
people are out there and they're just like,
Trying to sway things.
yeah, just like working for a corporation or something.
Yeah.
Like a lot that he's like an independent. Like there's a lot of media online of independent people that aren't group thinking or like the mainstream media or like bought up by a corporation, so they're pushing some propaganda agenda shit, you know.
Yeah.
He's
just
like
a
an
presence.
authentic speaker. Like I've listened to his stuff for since he started putting stuff online, you
Yeah.
know, like so I like it. He seems like a very authentic human, you know.
Yeah.
I don't agree with everything though. Again, I always listen to this stuff with like just trying to be open-minded, you know.
Yep.
Sometimes you know, because you can't always believe shit in full because things just change.
Yeah.
Shit changes. People have biases and all that stuff, so it's hard to believe everything all the time, you know.
Yep. You gotta just like take everything with like a grain of salt and just like figure out like what's right in your brain.
Yeah.
And like what you think is like your reality or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like you
As long as
gotta.
you're not hurting anybody or whatever.
Yeah, and you gotta go at your own pace with shit too.
Yeah.
It's like not everyone wants to understand everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we fucking. Sometimes that's insanity. You
Yeah.
know, if we
When you're
learned
just trying
anything.
to explain your thoughts to somebody else, and they're just like, "I'm just trying to have my coffee right now."
Back to meditating,
Yeah.
coffee, dude. It's so funny because you can understand the whole world and figure it all out in a day, and then you just forget it all.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
So funny. Oh, I watched a video of the darkest philosopher in history, author Schopenhauer.
Oh, dark philosophy.
Yeah, I watched a lot of that today. It was a lot of kind of dark, death, like pessimistic stuff. It's crazy. I used to never listen to that.
It's a dark day, so I guess
Yeah.
it's good for that. But
It didn't depress me at all.
no.
No. It used to bother me. I used to try not to listen to too much depressing, negative stuff. I actually listened to lately I've been listening to Bukowski. Have you ever listened? I think I talked about this
Like
on the
Charles
last one.
Bukowski?
Yeah. It's just like an author who just basically wrote about his fucking exploits with women and gambling and writing.
Yeah.
It's fucking good. I can only do so much.
That's
I
like
listened
the
to
fun
one
read
book. I'm trying to read this other book. It's called Women.
combo.
It's just his relationships with women.
Just a whole bunch of them.
It's the whole thing is about how he just drinks
Yep.
and drinks, fucks these chicks, his women, runs into like he has crazy jobs. I listened to another book where he's just worked at the post office and the crazy shit he got into. And then this one's just like it's pretty much his life and he just made up a character to embody his own life, I'm pretty sure.
That's wild.
Yeah, because all he's just like talking about is like his fucked up relationships and being a writer and like it's awesome. But it's just very plain writing. It's very like
readable.
yeah.
Because like some writing
Says
is
like the
hard
word
to read.
cunt in there. Like he's very just like I think he's just writing what he thinks.
Yeah.
Dude, it's pretty gnarly.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, their audiobooks are all on YouTube for
Oh, yeah?
free. Yeah,
I'll
bunch
check
of
that
them,
out, too.
dude. There's so
That's
much
good
good
for the
stuff.
drive.
Yeah, I don't really listen to it. I'll listen to it on the drive. Yeah, drive. I was thinking when I'm in the van, I can't listen to that
I
shit
know,
because like
with kids.
they're going crazy. Yeah, gotta put music on. Would you listen to a lot of music?
I do listen to a lot of music.
What's some of your favorite bands if you had to go
Oh,
back to
that's
high
tough,
school,
man.
Dave?
High school, Dave? Oh man, that's thinking back.
Did you ever listen to No Effects, Bad Religion, like any punk rock? What are you, hip hop? What are you, hip hop?
I always
2000? What are you, Avril? Avril
Not
Lavigne?
Avril.
Whatever, bro.
But yeah, just like regular old '90s hip hop and stuff like that.
Nice.
Um,
Favorites, goats.
you got Nas, Big L, Tupac for sure, Biggie.
Dude, I love Nas. Pretty much.
Nas is my favorite for sure.
Let's go. Let's do this proper. Let me do this real proper. Let's see. Yeah, go pee. Go pee.
Where are we going?
You can go right across the hall, out to the left and then the right. Don't shake it too much. That's considered playing with it. Nas. Let's go through some of the albums. Because Nas is so good, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Illmatic, 94, obviously. It Was Written. He backed it up with It Was Written. I Am in 99. Nostradamus. I had a long stretch with Nostradamus, dude. That was 99. Stillmatic was so dope. That whole album just sounds good. Just like you could tell he had a mission with that album. It was like very directed. There's a lot of hits on that one. Godson too, 2002. That one's fucking good too. Let's see. Get Down, The Cross, Made You Look. Did P-Rod skate to Get Down? I think he did, right? The Cross, Made You Look. I can't read all these titles. I'll get in trouble. I Can, that's such a good song. Book of Rhymes, that one's fire. Thugs Mansion, speaking of Tupac. Masterminds. Ooh, Warrior Song featuring Alicia Keys, that's a banger. Oh, Revolutionary Warfare, such a classic. Yeah, dude. That whole album is sick. Godson, 2002. Streets Disciple, I think that was a long album. Yeah, dude, that was mad long. 25 songs. 2004. Dude, Nas is the GOAT. Nas is the Westgate, of rap. Illmatic, 94, Dave. It Was Written. He backed it up in 96. I Am, 99. Nostradamus, 99. Stillmatic, 2001. Put out the Lost Tapes. I don't think I really listened to the Lost Tapes. Godson, though. I was just discussing how good Godson is. With Get Down, remember P-Rod?
P-Rod, like literally the best part. Yeah, so good.
And then that whole album is fucking dope. I listened to Streets Disciples, got some bangers on there. That was 25 songs.
Yeah, you can like listen to the whole album like front to back and like everything's good.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
so good.
He's still putting up good music.
Yeah.
Like he has some new albums recently. Oh, Hip Hop Is Dead was a good one, 2007 too.
Is that? It's like a red album. It has like Rare on it, I think.
The Hip Hop Is Dead one?
I don't know.
He's holding like a rose over a casket, I think. Hip Hop Is Dead.
Oh, yep.
Carry On Tradition, that's a banger. Still Dreaming. Oh, that's a good one too. Kanye.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, you're
So
bringing me back
smooth,
right now. Yeah,
so
I haven't heard
smooth
this
right
album in
here.
a while.
Hip Hop Is Dead. Oh yeah, he did an album, Distant Relatives. I think that's with Damian Marley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a dope album too, dude.
Yep.
Nas went fucking reggae.
That was like real high school classic.
Yeah, that was fucking dope. That one's so good though.
Did they do that like Welcome to Jamrock one or something?
Oh, is there one? Is there? There might be. There's a lot of bangers on this one though.
One of the best.
Yeah.
This is why.
Yeah, totally. It's like going through his video parts right now.
Right.
More recent, he started doing King's Disease, which I was listening to, but he put out an album 2021 Magic. That shit's dope too. I gotta re-listen to that one. It's only 9 songs though. Just crazy. But just a preview.
Short and simple though.
It's so good. It's so good. He's very concise. Everything's a production. Yeah, this album's so good. Who else do you say? Tupac? I love Tupac.
Tupac's probably like my favorite. And then we got, of course, like Biggie, Big L.
Big L rips. Rest in peace, Big L.
Just, what do you got? Big Pun.
Ooh, Big Pun killed it, dude. So good. Dead in the Middle, a Little Italy, Little Diddy. I can't do it.
Yeah, so good. Just like, how do you pronounce things like that?
Oh, dude, Tupac, Me Against the World is such a good album. So Many Tears, Temptation, Heavy in the Game. That one hit so hard.
Yeah, like so many fucking good bangers.
So good. Lord Knows. Can You Get Away? That one's so good too.
I think like it's Death Around the Corner. It's one of my
Death
favorites
Around the
for sure.
Corner. Yeah, that
So
one's
good.
so good. Oh, Fuck the World.
Yeah, so good.
Oh, dude, right out the gate. Such a legend. Yeah, dude, Me Against the World, probably, I'll say this again, the song Me Against the World with Tupac, there's a verse in there that might be the best verse in hip hop.
And you did the rose coming out of the
Yeah,
concrete. Yeah.
yeah.
Boom.
Maya Angelou, a poem, and Tupac had it on his album.
Yep.
Yeah, this verse. Let me see if I can find it. Because it's such a good verse. I was like, damn, he just murdered hip hop, like, in the best way. I think this is the one right here. Yeah, this is it, I think. Let me see. Just me against the world, just me against the world. With all this extra stressing, the question I wonder is after death, after my last breath, when will I finally get to rest? Through this suppression, they punish the people that's asking questions, and those that possess steal from the ones without possessions. The message I stress, to make it stop, study your lessons, don't settle for less. Even a genius asks his questions. Be grateful for blessings. Don't ever change. Keep your essence. The powers and the people and politics we address. Always do your best. Don't let the pressure make you panic, and when you get stranded and things don't go the way you planned it, dreaming of riches, in a position of making a difference, politicians and hypocrites, they don't want to listen. If I'm insane, it's the fame made a brother change. It wasn't nothing like the game. It's just me against the world. Nothing to lose. It's just me against the world, baby.
Just me against the world, baby.
Damn, dude, but that verse is like, he summed up everything at that moment. He figured the world out in that
For
day.
real, like
And then he probably forgot
such
it.
powerful,
Yeah.
powerful words.
Yeah, dude.
Just like easily flown through that.
Dude, he wrote that one. That one probably like, I mean, he probably wrote that one out.
Yeah.
That's a keeper.
That's a keeper.
Dude, Big L though, right? He's short. I listened to some Big L. I never like. It wasn't like, oh, Big L, but I know he passed away, and
Yeah.
I know he's had some bangers too.
Definitely good.
But that's good because now I can go to it now and like listen to it, and like, I still got live music to
Yep.
listen to basically.
And if you don't know it, then like obviously it's gonna be, you got some new stuff to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, I know the classic Big
Yeah.
L's, but I got to go in and dig a little deeper. Yeah, dude.
So good.
You know what's another good album while we're on the subject, Dave?
Where we going?
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Yep.
People love to hate Lauryn Hill, or they used to
The
anyways.
Fugees.
Yeah, but I like the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
That album's so good. X Factor, Lost Ones, Zion to Zion, that song's so good. She's just like talking about giving birth.
Yeah. I don't think I'm too familiar. I know my girl is like real into her.
She's talking about like, it's such a beautiful song. It's gonna make me cry on the podcast. We can't
We're
listen.
going there.
But it's such a beautiful song. Yeah, dude, that one's a banger. That one's such a good one. It's like, it's almost like poetry, like the Tupac stuff right there. She's like talking.
Doesn't feel the same anymore. It's just like different these days.
What do you mean?
Just like
Music?
I'm probably not finding the right music, but it just feels like,
Oh no.
at least for me, like hip hop's just changed so much. I can't find like something that I'm just like real psyched on all the time.
It's hard, man.
It is hard.
It's hard. You gotta dig for the good shit.
Right?
There's
But
just,
like there used to be so many classics like across the board. It's like fucking.
I think it's cause like the medium is it's accessible to everyone now. Back
Yeah,
in the
it's
day,
not,
like you had to make an album
oversaturated.
like you had to like either you couldn't just go to
Couldn't
YouTube
go
or
to
on
the
your
producers
phone.
and just get in that.
It's like back in the day with skate videos, you had to have like the camera
Yeah.
and the film and like all the stuff is like,
You
now you just have a
generator and
phone.
lights and-
Yeah. So the same with music. It's like it opened it up to anybody, so
Yeah.
everyone can express themselves. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean everyone's great or good,
Right,
you know.
yeah.
So it's like it hides, it obscures all when there's everything out there, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good and bad thing.
Yeah, because like that's how you do get progression and like other things.
It's how you can connect with people. Is like there's a whole bunch of amateurs out there doing it too, and you're like trying to connect, you know,
Yeah.
like find each other. Sometimes everyone has to. It's amazing nowadays. It really is, but it also is really hard to like see like the glimmers of lights through all the shit out there. Whether it's skating or music, it's like it's good to find when you find stuff you like and you can remember it, and you're like. Whether it's a lecture or it's a fucking artist or something, it's the best.
Take a piece of it away with you.
Yeah, you just know when you find a great band or something, you're like, yeah, this just resonates with me, and I'm going to listen to this over and fucking over again,
Yeah.
you know?
Becomes a part of your DNA.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, there's something in here that's just hitting right. Yeah, this whole album, Lauryn Hill's so good, man. So smart too. Such an intelligent person. It's insane. Wish I could sing or rap.
Yeah, I definitely can't like freestyle or even like think like that.
Definitely we could, but it'd just be embarrassing
Yeah,
because we're just
yeah.
don't practice
That's
at
not
all.
my thing. I just remember everybody doing it in like high school and stuff, and I was just like, not me.
You didn't want to be that guy?
Yeah. I think the I don't know. I was always too little shy about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be embarrassed.
That's funny. This one's a jam too. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. It's the song, not just the album name. There's a song too. Yeah, there's so much good music. All right, what about besides hip hop? What are you into? Throw out a crazy one.
A crazy one?
Just something I wouldn't expect. I could see 90s hip hop on you. You got the camo
well, yeah.
hoodie. You look like you smoke weed. I know you like fucking
Of course,
coffee.
yeah, that's an easy one. That's an easy go-to.
You got into skating at the
I
end.
pretty much like all types of music just because, like,
Another
you
band.
always see, like, The Kills.
The Kills?
The Kills is a good one.
This is the Kills. What kind of music are we talking?
It's just like, I don't even know what you would call it.
You want me to look it up?
You can.
So let's see. The Kills.
Maybe like tape song. I don't know.
What the hell is that? I've never even heard that.
I think it might have been in, like, even like skate videos and stuff. That's how like, I find like a lot of my music. It's just like from skate stuff or like, I don't know, because it's hard to find new music.
No, totally. I mean, the amount of music I found from skating is like,
and like
staggering.
that, you don't always like listen to the same things like from like different skate stuff. So like that helps you like kind of branch out to stuff.
That's true.
But like whatever like sounds good to my ears, like I kind of like. Even like most people like don't like country. Like I don't like new country, but like some old country sounds pretty good. You know?
I like some old country. Fuck yeah, dude.
But like, I don't know.
There's certain country that rips. There's certain country that's bad. You know.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. The Kills are an English-American rock duo. Formed by American singer Allison. Is this the right people? Allison Vivi Mosshart and English guitarist Jamie Heinz.
It sounds right. I don't really like nerd out about like particular things like that, but
you're about to.
I listen to stuff.
Is it a lot of chicks singing?
Yeah.
It's indie rock, garage rock, blues rock, lo-fi.
It's not like some like pretty stuff. It's
garage rock.
Yeah.
2001 to present.
Or like there's like a song called like Mexico, and that's kind of like it's a good one.
Yeah, it's a jam. Let's see. Mosshart and Heinz both played in other bands before they formed the Kills in 2001. Mosshart was previously the vocalist of punk rock band Discount, while Heinz featured in rock bands such as Scarfo and Blythe Power.
They got credentials.
Dude, they've been making music, bro. Let me hear it. I'm going to give it a little teaser. I don't know how much I can actually play on this fucking thing, but
you'll get copywritten.
They'll come after me maybe.
Yeah.
Or they might not. All right, what's that? What was the song? Let's see if I can find it.
Mexico.
Dude, they have so many albums, though.
Do they? Yeah. They've been around for a while.
Do you know an album you listen to? You just like the song, huh?
Yeah, just...
I can probably type in the song and pull it up. I love albums.
You know like front to back, like you listen to them and like...
I try to. If I can find albums, I'll find albums. Just listen to them straight through.
I try to, like, if I find like a new artist, like I'll find the album and I'll just like play through it, and like a lot of times I just like don't end up liking like all of it.
There's a certain song.
It's like rarely you find like a whole album that you like.
No, it's hard. It's definitely hard. Oh, come on, you motherfuckers. Give it to me. New Mexico by Johnny Cash. I don't know that one, I don't think. The Kills, The Last Goodbye.
Put on Tape Song.
Tape Song.
That's an easy one.
You know what? I'm looking on Spotify. I need to go to YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why. It'll come up now. What'd you say for the song?
Mexico?
Mexico, that's right. How could I forget that? The Kills. I like the name already. It's fucking sick.
It's definitely it can be a fun one. It's a good band to get you hyped up sometimes.
This podcast is going exactly how I thought it would go.
Yeah.
You?
Is it good?
Yeah, do you think? Do you think it's going as how do you think this is going to go?
It's better than I anticipated, I think.
I felt like
I definitely thought I was going to freeze up. I also thought there was going to be somebody else here, so it would take a little bit of pressure off me.
Just hanging out in the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Here we go. Oh, ad.
Always got to have the ads.
I don't pay for the free stuff. I don't pay to be free of ads. I pay for Spotify.
Yeah.
Because road trips, you just need the
You need
Spotify.
it,
You
yeah.
can't, and I love albums, and it's like, I don't know, you know?
Yep. We got YouTube TV too.
Oh, nice.
It's not bad. No ads.
Nice, I already like this. Yeah, I think
It's a fun one.
this is going how I thought. I was like, I've known you for a long time, and like we know each other because we skate together.
Yep.
We never really just hang out, smoke a little weed, and shoot the shit, you know?
That's right.
So it's nice to like do this.
Little bro out.
I almost feel like you're from New Hampshire a little bit, but you're not, you
Yeah.
know? But you're from that area.
Close enough to it.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
You're getting closer. Like I grew up with New Hampshire people, so it makes sense,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
And I know how to vibe with New Hampshire people because I'm partly New Hampshire.
I used to ride a dirt bike and stuff.
Yeah. See, you know them too.
Yeah.
I grew up fishing. I love
Yeah?
fishing. Yeah.
Do you still fish?
I'm gonna say yes, even though it's kind of a lie.
Yeah.
I'll
I never
fish.
really
You want to
did.
go fishing?
I know, like Billy does.
Billy does it. We used to go
I
fish
don't really
together.
know fishing. Like I don't go fishing. I always killed the fish as a kid. So I just stayed away from it. I'll go hang out.
I love fishing. Yeah, half of fishing is just hanging out.
Yeah.
We used to go fishing all the time. Me and Bill, we just he would drink Fireballs, smoke weed, and we just catch fish, talk shit.
Yeah, you're just out there in nature, just hanging out with the boys.
The amount of jokes that would go down are so heavy.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. They're all about me or him. You know?
Yeah, just taking shots back at each other. Yeah.
Exactly. Do you know Ben at all? Ben from The Edge? Ben Reed?
I'm not sure. If
You
I
probably
saw
met him
I
before.
probably
He would
know.
come fishing too. He's mad fun.
But
Yeah, that's pretty much what fishing is. Just
I
hanging
would
out.
be interested in like going like deep sea fishing. That sounds like kind of like fun.
I've done it once.
Is it crazy?
I caught a fish.
A big fish?
I kind of have like oh shit, hold on. Don't let me forget the fishing story.
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna give a plug to Hoffa. You know Hoffa?
Oh, Skate City Hoffa?
Yeah, Skate City Hoffa.
Local legend.
He's got a new song, Now I Know. 5 hours ago on YouTube. Skate City Hoffa. AVO.
Always putting out stuff, always helping out the community.
Doing cool stuff.
Putting out like little contests and stuff at Hadley Park. And all
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, steady on it, dude.
Major shout out to him.
Hoffa's the man,
He
dude.
really is. And he's always ripped. He's so good.
Yeah, he puts his time in on the skateboard. Yeah, check out Skate City Hoffa on YouTube. I'm sure he's on Spotify and the other platforms too, but hell yeah. Yeah, I went saltwater fishing a long time ago. I went with my friend and his dad. And I don't know how I feel about the story anymore now that I'm saying it, but this is how I felt when I was younger. I went fishing, saltwater fishing. It was so cool. It's cool for them to take me, all that stuff. We go. I think we had like there's like a worm.
Yeah.
It's like a crazy fucking worm.
It's a big-ass worm.
Yeah, it's not
a
like
sea worm.
Yeah, sea worm. Thank you. It's not like a fucking freshwater worm, you know. And we were catching. What the fuck did we catch? It was a bass. It was a fucking sea bass, basically.
Some sea bass.
Yeah.
Big old mouth.
And they have to be a certain length for you to keep them. And mine, I think mine was just short of like the 30-something inches or something like that.
Sad.
But it's a big fish. It was
Yeah.
like a big fish. Reeling that thing in is like crazy.
Especially for like a kid.
Yeah, it's definitely like just imagine how much hype when you fucking get like a nice bass in freshwater. It's like this thing is fucking massive saltwater fish. Such a fight. And caught this thing, and then they told me that, and this is me probably having a bad attitude, maybe not, I don't know. I caught the fish, and then his dad said if I catch another one, if I hook another one, I have to let someone else reel it in. So then I was sour. Because I'm like, dude, if I hook the fucking fish, like, so half of fishing is striking out, bro.
Right.
The amount of times I've gone fishing, don't tell Jeff this, because we've argued about this on the podcast, because I never let him think he beat me in fishing. Ever. And there's amount of times where he just skunked me. We went out and he caught like 15 fish and I caught 0.
Damn.
Because my heart's not in it. You gotta be in it, you know? I'm just out there because I need to be out there, you know? It's like sometimes you go to the skate park, you can't land fucking shit, but you gotta be at the skate park, you know?
Yeah.
But,
keep those legs moving.
yeah, but I was so mad because I was like, I don't want to, like, is equality for everyone? It's like, no, you gotta learn how it feels to not catch a fish.
Yeah.
If we all just, you know what I mean? Can't catch a fish every time. That's not fishing anymore.
Yeah.
It's like fishing with dynamite.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Half of fishing is fucking getting skunked and not catching shit, and you sit there and you get pissed and you leave and be like, damn it. And then when you do catch the fish, best feeling.
Best feeling. You got to learn to lose.
Yeah. There's a lesson in there. I haven't learned it yet, clearly, but there's a lesson in that story that I'm still puzzling out. I feel like that I just didn't want to share the thing, but at the same time, I really think there's value in not catching a fish, too.
Yeah.
I've
it's
done it.
working at it. It's persistence, you know. It's like you're going back the next day. I want to catch this fish.
And it's easy if someone just hands you the pole and you reel it in. It's like they set the hook.
It's like I'm not falling out of the boat this time.
Yeah. The amount of times I can't set the hook, that's half my problem when I don't catch a fish.
I could never get it out, and I would always end up killing it. So I just gave up because I didn't want to kill the fish every time.
Fucking Baby Dave murders fucking
Murdering
fish
before I could even.
All those crappie and sunfish.
That's what it was. Sunfish. Exactly.
You're gonna fillet the sunfish.
I had no idea. I was a little kid. I was like, I'm gonna catch this thing.
Throw it on a fucking skillet. I catch like some sunfish and perch. I love that. Those are fun. You can get the little bobber.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew. My favorite was we would do top water. I had this little torpedo. Had a little propeller. It was like a little torpedo.
So it just like sits on the top.
Yeah, and it has the three hooks, and a little thing, and a little propeller. Cast it out. Land. You need the water to be clear. It helps if the water's clear. Cast it out. It hits. You don't reel it in at first. You let the ripple settle. Sometimes that's when a bass will hit it, because it'll hit and just get their attention, and then once it settles, then they'll fucking hit it. It's sick because when a freshwater bass, hits the water at the top, it just explodes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, we got a fucking hit. And then you got to set the hook, which is like, if you can't do that, you're fucked. Amount of fish I lost not setting the hook.
Because they just like swim away.
Yeah, because like you're just like, you got to dig the hook in a little bit or they can just get it. They're tough. They're not like, it's not like, so you got to kind of set the hook. If you don't do that, and the amount of times that happens to me because I'm just like, not paying attention or like fucking startled.
A little too late.
Yeah. You gotta be focused and ready to set the hook, you know. But it's awesome. Cast it out, hits the water, settles, and then you just reel it in like a little bit, let it stop, settle, reel it in, and then like sometimes you get the fucking top hit. The best is if you cast it with you got a trolling motor in your little canoe or whatever, little boat, trolling motor. You throw the torpedo out there. And you just let it troll behind the boat and just go cruising and just cruise around the lake. And then all of a sudden, this big explosion. You're like, oh, set the hook. Fucking get fish on. You know?
It does seem like a fun experience because like it's exciting like when the shit hits the fan.
Sometimes you go and you don't see shit.
Exactly,
no one catches anything. You're just pissed off.
But you're just anticipating that moment.
Yeah. Not always pissed off, though. Usually you're having fun anyways because you're just in the fishing zones.
Yeah. And like you're out there enough. Like you know how it goes. Like just be here for 3 hours and then finally get the catch.
Yeah. You know Chris Tremblay at all?
I do know Tremblay. He's like a mountain man.
He's just killing it.
Absolute legend in skateboarding and just life in general.
Facts. He's killing it, dude.
He is killing it.
I love his video.
I saw like he posted something the other day of him just like out in the White Mountains. And he built his own shelter and then like made a fire and then like filleted his own meat. And then
I watched this.
Like, dude, this guy's amazing. And then he'll like go back nose blunt like the best like quarter pipe. Like it's just insane. This dude's sick.
Oh, dude, his style. He's such a good style too. Plays the drums as well.
Yeah, I'm sure he's good at like everything he does.
Yeah, dude, he always has those sick
videos.
Like amazing at photography. Yeah, dude, his videos are awesome. It's like meditating watching those videos.
Yeah,
that's what meditation
is
like.
And is he part of like the search and rescue up there or something too, or something?
I think he told me.
I think he was either starting to get involved in that or something. I'm not sure, but I know he had to like go save some like backpacks or something. But he just like knows the wilderness so well that he can just like go venture out there.
I mean, if anyone could, it's that man.
That's cool.
Yeah, Tremblay's a legend. Yeah, his videos, I imagine that's what he's doing. He's just out in the peace and quiet.
Just middle of nowhere. One, like shot of like the moon, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sick.
That's probably he's just out there all night. To set a fire and just sleep in the snow like that and just all night long is like, that must be an experience. I want to go with him.
It probably would be pretty cool.
It would be. You'd have to just make sure you wear the boots and like the right jacket and stuff and be ready for it, you know?
Yeah.
But like it seems amazing. He takes like a whole day and just like it's probably so quiet the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it's
probably
probably
what you
super peaceful.
probably wouldn't talk that much, I bet.
No.
I kind of think that's the allure of hunting too. People
Yeah,
go hunting, they just like there's like a little bit of talking, but it's a lot of quiet time, just sitting out there like thinking,
absolutely.
being
Just
in nature, you know?
being focused in nature.
Yeah.
I used to like mountain bike a little bit, so just like being out in the woods was like pretty fun,
Yeah.
doing all that kind of stuff. But
It's fucking good when you get it.
yeah,
The meditation stuff I've been listening to is like they're saying to look at nature while you meditate, not something artificial. Like look at something of nature. It'll
yeah,
help.
definitely,
I don't know, but it does. It's kind of soothing just to stare at trees.
absolutely.
I love Bob Ross.
I think there's something called like tree bathing or something, not just like walking around in the woods and
Tree what?
tree bathing.
Bathing?
It's like basically sunbathing, but tree bathing, and you kind of just like walk around in the forest, but like that, the energy from the trees makes you feel better. Like, that's the whole thing behind it. You know what I mean? But
Dude, I believe it.
yeah,
Sounds woo woo as shit, but I
yeah,
believe it.
exactly.
I
Just
believe it.
take a 10-minute walk in the woods every week. You know
It
what I mean?
does help.
Yeah.
I walk my dogs on a trail. We have a state forest, like dog
Oh,
park,
nice.
like not even 10 minutes from here, and it's a beautiful trail. You just go through the woods, and it's quiet and just trees and trees and trees, and you can just like hear your own breath.
Yeah, it's nice.
You can get lost in there for like an hour or two.
That I'm like from like north of the city, so like a lot of my area was like more woodsy like that. So
Yeah,
it was nice having that,
it's amazing.
the quiet.
When I grew up, I lived in New Hampshire for a while, and we had a lot of nature shit. You know,
Yeah.
you go fishing,
Climbing a tree.
climbing trees, getting lost. Like
Yeah,
people don't know these days.
I know, it's weird.
The phones, dude. The phones are insane. It's fucking good and bad, but like, it's insane because you're like, wow. It's like the van trips. Everyone's on their phone.
Yeah, you
Not
kinda just
all
get
the
locked
time.
into it sometimes.
Yeah, but there's like waves where everyone's on their phone just together. They're
Yeah.
alone, but they're together.
Yep.
Dude, half the time they're fucking messaging each other on the phone.
Just sending videos back.
Yeah,
and
they're right
forth.
next to each other
Yeah,
and they're just laughing, sharing shit. I'm like, so funny. Fucking strange world, you know?
absolutely.
Yeah, dude. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. I go down that one every time. It's
Right.
It's like one of those things that
Necessary evil.
you love, hate it. I
Yeah.
love the phones. I love recording and I love like filming and editing and connecting and all that stuff. And then there's like you just need the downtime too, you know?
Yeah.
You need like what was that movie? I can never remember it on the podcast, like the End Game or something. They're just battling out for the internet, and then they decide at the end that you take like 1 day off a week or 2 days off, and then it's all good.
Yeah.
The world's not ending anymore.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
calmed down, kept
Yeah.
it together.
Easy fix.
Yeah. All that shit makes me think of the elections. They always stir up so much craze
They
during the
try to make
elections.
everybody go crazy, I feel. Just to,
Yeah, they definitely do.
I don't know why they're pitting everybody against each other.
It's insane. They're all on the same team in the government.
Yeah, and it's like
They're left and right, but they're just like still got the same objective.
Yeah. Keep everybody down.
It's one thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
control. Seems that way.
It does. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're trying to help nobody.
Yeah, that kingdom's falling, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, I hope. I hope
The mainstream
things have
media
changed a
and,
lot,
like,
so
yeah.
I'm just hoping more change happens.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy to think. Like, paying attention to all that stuff. It's like, at the end of the day, it's so hard to know anything, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
It's fucking so hilarious because we just went through a crazy time where it was like Trump was president, right? And that was fucking crazy, right?
It was a crazy time.
That was strange and crazy and
It was,
weird.
yeah, for
and-
everybody.
Yeah. And then we went from that to what we have now, which was fucking crazy, strange, insane, weird.
Yeah,
And those are both sides. I want some middle ground for a while.
I know. I was hoping that we would just have like
Calm.
a quiet time for a little bit. Not yet.
They're going to do it again. They're going
I
to do
know,
it
yeah.
again, Dave. I think they're putting up the same fighters again. It's like
I can't believe
it's
that.
like a UFC match.
Kind of pissed. Like, we don't get nobody new. There's nobody else. That
Oh,
do
dude,
this.
the Democrats had so many new people, and they just asked them all out.
Right,
They had some good
yeah.
people in there, too. Like, could have done at least... They might be corrupt and weird, I don't know, but, like, I would have... I don't know.
I just don't know how like that's how you the final you get to. It's just like these guys. It's like, this is all you got.
It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots with
Yeah.
Trump and Biden. Just...
I don't get it. It's definitely like a puppet game.
It's insane. It is. It's insane. Being a skateboarder, I feel like, allowed us to be outside of that world so much that you could see it from a different angle. Where you
Yeah.
don't have to, like, I've never really subscribed to politics. Maybe the most you ever have is because you had to. You were like, they pulled you in with the pandemic and the whole
Yeah.
fighting and shit. Like, they like pull you in.
They do.
Yeah.
Nowadays they do. Because like when I
Not
was
nowadays, all the time, because they did
since
it World
forever.
Wars. They did
Yeah,
it with
that's true.
Russia. The history is
That's
just
how you get
littered
people to
with
go to wars.
yeah. It's just like weird politicians taking advantage of situations.
Yeah,
Not
blaming somebody else.
there's a lot of leaders too. Like we've been able to get to this point, and we do have like a pretty stable society for the most part. It's a little crazy right now, but it's fucking. But dude, the whole thing is insane.
I don't know. I think a lot of it, it's just like they want us because like they know how to control everybody. They do like all these like background tests on how like the brain works. They know how people like
Oh, they understand
they
psychology
understand
of the
people.
human
You know what I mean?
animal.
Like so
Yeah.
like
They call it herd mentality and stuff. They
yeah
understand our psychology. Like a lot of people have like they're animal. We're animals too.
yeah.
You know, we might be like some enlightened animal, but we also have our animal nature, and they definitely understand it. The technology and the people, they understand
They
it.
definitely want to keep everybody like docile.
That's what social media is. It's social media experiment. It's like the projects, social media projects.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to figure out how to. They're understanding your psychology so that they can hit your dopamine so they can get ad revenue. You know?
I think it's all the AI's going crazy too.
The
I'm
AI
scared of
shit's
that.
insane, yeah.
I don't know too much about it, but
I don't either. I think Jeff or someone was telling me to look up the chat bot thing. I've heard about it, but I'm just like, I don't know if I want to go down that road.
I know. I don't think we're like ready for that. But
You can only do it. I can only take in so much of the stuff too. Like I go on rabbit holes, and
it
then
makes
I'm like,
a lot of it doesn't make any sense to like regular people. I don't think. But
I noticed too that if you don't pay attention to it for a while, it doesn't exist.
you don't hear about it.
Yeah, like if
Yeah.
you don't turn into those like negative, salacious things that like you can't help but pull into sometimes, if you just can put up a defense and not pay attention, the world's not ending.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a war going on with Russia or
Yeah.
Ukraine, or
That's not
there's some
immediately affecting you.
racism, or there's some fucking down, beaten, trodden person from some ethnicity of some gender being oppressed and beaten, and there's fucking the whole world's happening now, and then it's not happening at all.
Yeah.
At the same exact time, literally. I think it's a perks and privilege of us being connected. Maybe you can know more than ever now. You
Yeah.
see more than ever.
There's so many like things happening all at once, like just like everywhere across the.
You can literally
world.
dip into like anything at any time, whether it's someone's thoughts or like some perspective. That's the thing, is people build up like they build up their silo of just things they want that they enjoy, and then they block themselves off. But then
Yeah, they make
all
their own
you
little world.
yeah, then all you have is stuff you miss stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're in this world by design that's just feeding you things you don't want it to feed you or whatever.
Absolutely.
Or maybe not. It's a fucking crazy layer on top of life to deal with,
It's
though.
something that we didn't even have to think about like years ago. It's like
I know,
now it's,
fishing
like, some,
days.
like weird like AI.
I don't know. Half of it, I'm like, I don't know if they're just like telling us this shit and like leaking it, but it's like we're not there yet. Because some of it, I'm like, I don't know. We're at a threshold, though. That's a weird threshold to be at, where you're like, this thing could just take off running by itself, or it could just be like a scam.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're like,
Is it
we're in
the
a
Y2K
weird
type thing. Like,
yeah,
are
like
we more scared about this than we should be. Like,
yeah, but I don't know. I've heard way too many smart people be terrified of the concept.
I just think like anything that like is used like military wise is gonna end up being like pretty gnarly.
Yeah, they already have robot dogs and shit.
Yeah.
You can't tell what's Hollywood, what's movies, what's real, what's the whole line is so blurred. We had Donald Trump as president. He's an actor on The Apprentice.
Yeah.
So it's like
Absolutely.
the lines of like politics, government, all of it is so blurred together.
It's
You're like,
Idiocracy or whatever. That
it's
movie
either
was.
Idiocracy or it's the one with Will Smith in the future or some shit. Like we're either in like a cyborg movie or we're in fucking a wasteland, depending.
At least we get to go skate.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That's when you unplug. When I
Yeah.
go that whole skating side, you just none of it's going on.
Yeah, I feel like you're
Build
kind
your
of
own
taking
little
away from the world. You're kind of in your own meditative state.
Yeah.
Like, just not thinking about the other pressures.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Perfect.
Yeah, beautiful. And you just have your own skate world, your own skate silo
Yep.
of just skate stuff, you
Yeah.
know? At least to do skating, you got to get your body moving and get your heart going. If you're like, that's why it's always like, no one's really a poser no matter how good they are if they actually just skate a lot. She's like, yeah, they showed up, they sweat, they hung out. Like half my homies that are my favorite skaters aren't that good, you know?
Yeah.
They're still working on their kickflips.
But like dude, everybody has like a trick, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that like looks sick, you know what I mean? Like so everybody's like everybody's good, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like everybody has like their different levels
They're
of
like
it.
working on their own thing.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of skating too nowadays is like there's so many like there's people that just skate curbs.
Yeah.
That's their whole fucking thing, you know? And they're happy as shit.
Yeah, but they do gnarly shit.
Yeah,
Just
it's
like,
insane.
how are you moving like that?
The amount of curb destruction that's gone down in the last few
Like
years,
it picked up heavy
the world,
and
we
just
never
like
thought.
changed.
Yeah, we never thought we'd see that. It's insane. That's the perks of the internet.
Yeah.
Things go viral and trend, and then it's like all these people learn these tricks so fast.
Well, like
Speeds
that's the cool
everything
thing
up.
about like our community, like skating community, because like you get to see like everybody like doing different tricks or like skating different things, different ways. Like I feel like you don't like always see that for like tennis or like like basketball. It's like
Yeah.
pretty much always like similar type of stuff.
It's so true. Because then, like, when that one dude, like Johnny McEnroe in tennis shows up and he's like the bad boy of tennis, it's like, yeah. Or
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Skate and destroy. Basketball and destroy.
Basketball
But
and
there's
destroy.
there's
Ooh,
not enough of
badass
them.
dude.
Yeah. Dennis Rodman's
Yeah,
hanging
where's he
out.
been?
He's in fucking North Korea hanging out with
Yeah,
fucking
that's
some dude.
I miss like KG and like all those dudes like when they were
Ooh,
that
Ray
team,
Ray
that was
Ray
so good.
Ray
Yeah.
Allen, KG, Paul Pierce, The Truth,
Rondo, yeah.
Perkins,
It was a good team.
Perk. Yeah, that was the fucking best, dude. That KG got got his fucking trophy.
Yep.
So sick. All of them. That was such a sick. Doc Rivers put them all together. Rondo in his fucking wingspan and his fingers got to be like, it's fucking insane how
Yeah.
big his hands are. We should look that up.
How big it is?
Yeah, I feel like he's got like a crazy wingspan. I bet it's online because he's like,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
there's
he's like
definitely
a
stuff like that.
freak, dude. Rondo.
You were big in basketball, right?
For a while,
Yeah.
dude. I used to love the Suns too. I used to love Phoenix Suns when it was Dan Marley, Danny Ainge, Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson. That was the illest team. The Bulls too, obviously.
Yeah.
Like Scottie Pippen and all of them, dude. B.J. Armstrong, Jordan, obviously, Rodman. So good, dude. Rondo, wingspan. I bet that's on there. Let's
Can
see.
you dunk?
Can I dunk?
Yeah.
Can I dunk? No. I mean, I can dunk if it's a small
Yeah,
hoop,
small hoops.
but I'm not fucking dunking
No
on
10-footer.
anything of regulation, dude. Not happening,
Not in
bro.
the heyday.
Does Rajon Rondo have the greatest wingspan to height ratio in the NBA? That was a Reddit.
How tall is he? He just got the longest arms.
6'1". He's only listed at 6'1" and has a 7-foot wingspan.
That's insane.
Is that legit or fabricated? Someone wrote. Let's see. What the fuck? Is that real?
When I was like maybe in like elementary school, they told me that like your hands out like this is like how tall you are. It, like,
Oh
equals
yeah,
out.
not
But
with
I'm
these
not
guys.
sure. Exactly. Yeah. So
This says
that's gotta be some extended shit.
someone wrote, "What the fuck is that real?" I thought George Hill was the highest at 6'3" with 7'7" wingspan. So that's another person.
I just like going to games. It was always fun. Just like fast paced.
Oh, someone edited. They wrote, "All right, outside of a simple Google search, I'm finding that both Hill and Rondo appear to have 6'9" wingspans." Still, that's insane. Yeah, it's like that's insane,
That's
dude.
some reach.
Yeah, basketball games in person is sick.
Yeah.
There definitely isn't enough diversity in basketball.
No.
No, they have a whole women's league.
They do. Yes, they do.
They should have mix it up, women and men together.
Yeah, just throw them together.
Imagine
Why
that.
not? At this point.
The guys would have to learn how not to play so brutish.
Yeah.
But there'd be one dude that would just be like, the girls are tough these days,
Yeah,
though.
absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie.
Be down, probably throwing some dudes.
Yeah. I've been watching so many girl skaters that I'm like, wow.
Honestly, like girl skating has blown up so much.
It's insane.
And,
Like,
they're so good. Like a lot of them, like styles.
it's
gone
taken a
way through the
while.
roof and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's taken a while, but it's amazing to see it
It's
happening.
cool.
Yeah. Alyssa Steamer pioneering. Alexis
real.
Sablone pioneering because it's paying off. There's like some rippers with good style.
Absolutely. Alexis is like.
And that are
absolutely
tough.
the best, yeah.
Yeah. So funny. Yeah, basketball is sick in person, though. The vibes.
Yep.
I would have loved to go to a playoff game. Actually,
Yeah.
did I go to one? I went to a Celtics game, but I don't think it was a playoff game. Maybe it was. I used to get stuff from Gatorade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to say when I rode for World Industries, I was sponsored by Gatorade for a while.
That's sick.
Yeah, and they would send me like things like that. Like one time they sent me 2 tickets to like a Celtics game. I want to say it might have been a playoff game.
That's a hookup.
Yeah, me and my lady, when I first met my lady, I was like trying to impress her, and I had,
Yeah.
you want to go to the game, girl?
Gatorade tickets, hell yeah.
They used to send me cases and cases of Gatorade too, like
That's
more
pretty dope.
Gatorade. Yeah, it was dope. And then like the person that worked with Gatorade like ended up not working there anymore, so I like lost my
They had like
connection.
a team or something for a little while.
Yeah, but it was sick. That was like some of the coolest shit. But
that was sick.
basketball live at a fucking sick playoff game would be epic.
Yep.
And
I've never gone to like a fucking big playoff game like that or like a big football game or anything like that.
yeah. What about you watch UFC at all?
I don't really.
It's
I never
fucking
really
gnarly.
got into it. It is gnarly, yeah.
I don't really watch it either.
Yeah.
But I watched a game at Gunin's bachelor party. We went to a casino, a match.
A match?
Yeah. We went to a casino and there was a place where it was just fucking all TV screens. And they had the fight on and it was fucking insane.
It can be like pretty gnarly to watch. It's not.
It was. This one.
I don't always want to watch fighting, but sometimes like you can. It's
when you've smoked a
satisfying or
cigar,
something, yeah.
when you smoke a cigar and you're kind of drunk and high and you're
Yeah.
fucking at a casino fucking staggering around and then you go up to the screens and there's a bunch of people there because they bet money on it or something.
It gets you fired up.
And then I can't remember what happened, but it was a fucking insane fight. Like someone got brutally. I don't even remember who they were because I don't really pay attention to UFC, but the one dude was losing and he was losing and he knew it and he couldn't do anything and he was like an older fighter and he just like he couldn't do anything. He was pinned down. He just took his face, which was bleeding and bloody, all his nose and his mouth, and he just rubbed it into the other guy's face, like at the end of his rope. He's like, I can't do anything. I'm fucking losing.
Yeah.
It was basically like his retirement match where he was trying to make a comeback.
Damn.
He just fucking rubbed his bloody face into the other dude's face because he had no other option. Still lost.
Damn.
Yeah, but it was like the fucking when he did that. I imagine being there. I was just at a casino, but imagine being in the stadium. It fucking was crazy. People were like, ah!
Yeah, absolutely.
It was insane, dude. It blew my mind.
Yeah.
I should.
Gnarly stuff.
Yeah, dude. I don't really watch that too much, but that one, like you were saying, being at a basketball or a football game, like a playoff game when it's intense, would be amazing. But that was like some
People just like to see
gladiator
other
shit.
people get fucked up.
Yeah, gladiator
Yeah.
style. The Roman times, bro.
Absolutely.
They used to feed people to lions. Like, go fight a lion,
Right?
Dave. Get in there.
Ugh, don't steal any bread.
don't steal any bread.
That they would like send all like the prisoners or whatever to be eaten by the lions.
It's a good move.
You know?
Yeah, if you steal bread, they feed you to the lions.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go fight the lions. That made me think of the movie Apocalypto. You ever seen that one?
I don't know.
I think that's a Mel Gibson one.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's like a.
It's about Indians.
Yeah, it's like a tribal movie.
Tribal, yeah. It's a fucking intense movie.
I don't think I've watched it. I probably should though.
You should. It's crazy. It's like one you watch once and then you don't watch for a while because you're like,
just
that
like, oh,
was
shit.
fucked up. Yeah. Some real shit going down.
There's definitely a couple of those like train spotting, all that kind of stuff. That just
Yeah.
like, you're just like, whoa. what
Train
am I to
Spotting's
watch, you know?
Train Spotting's a good one. When he like goes into the toilet for the fucking dope and shit.
Yeah,
right?
like there's just like a lot of weird stuff happens. I could only watch it once because I was just like, dude, what? This makes me so fucking. This makes me feel so weird.
Yeah, Clockwork Orange is
Yeah,
another one
yeah.
too. It's like
Just like,
trippy and
nah.
weird. You're like, what the fuck are these dudes on?
Yeah.
What is this? Or like The Shining. Shining's kind of
That's
one.
not as bad, but
I watch it
definitely weird.
once and give it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. How long do you think we've been recording for? I still got
Has it
another
been a while?
I got another question, but I'm just curious to see what you think.
Let's say like an hour and a half.
2:10.
2:10. Damn.
Yeah. All right, I got a closing question
All
then.
right.
It's kind of a long question, but top 3 favorite movies.
Movies.
And I'm gonna give you mine because I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
I'm
let
gonna
me
have to
marinate on
update
that
mine.
one.
We can trade off. I haven't thought about it in a while, and I haven't watched that many movies to replace any. But I'm just gonna throw Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump out there because that's a classic. It's still in my top 3.
Okay.
I've said that one before. Fucking classic movie. If you don't know why, I actually met someone that didn't like Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump, and was talking shit on Forrest Gump. And I was like, well, how can you talk shit on that movie? It's such a good fucking movie. Whatever. It's fine.
It's a long movie though, right?
Yeah,
And it
it's
is
long.
like one of those ones that like makes you like feel like different ways, and you're just like, what is this?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a roller coaster ride.
It's a good movie though.
You watch it and then you give it a
quality
break.
movie, you know?
Yeah, you give it a break and you don't watch for a long time. And then you
Yeah.
come back to you're like, oh, this was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like the Green Mile. You watch the Green Mile and you're like, I'm gonna take a break from that for a while.
Yeah. I liked it, but yeah, I'll take a break. And then do you have a second or third, or is the Green Mile part of that?
No, it's not in there.
All right.
I have more. Do you have one?
One of my favorite, I don't know why.
Goonies?
Goonies is a great movie.
No, go ahead. I didn't want to.
Uh,
You just look like a kid who might be into it.
Donnie Darko.
Ooh.
That's one of my
good
ones.
one. Is that Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal, yep.
He
And
was
his sister's in it too.
He was also in Brokeback Maggie. Is it Maggie Gyllenhaal?
I think so. I don't really know.
He was also in Brokeback Mountain. One of your top threes?
Not in my
Bunny
top
shit.
three. I didn't see it though.
But do yourself a favor.
Check it out.
I don't know. It depends
All
on
those
how you go.
westerns, yeah.
Depends on how you go.
Country music.
Dude, Donnie Darko
Donnie
is a
Darko is
creepy
sweet,
one.
yeah.
It has like a creepy feel to it that you never
Yeah.
forget, you know?
Yeah, and
There's
I just
something
like that
about
kind of like weird, like cosmic type of weird shit.
It's kind of like dreamy, like, yeah.
Yeah,
You
definitely
can't tell if
trippy,
it's like,
dark.
yeah, you can't tell if it's a dream or a delusion or
Yeah.
what it is. That's a good one,
Makes
dude.
you feel weird.
I think you're the first one to say that one.
Yeah?
On the
Alright, that's
podcast,
a good
anyways. All right. I used to say Finding Nemo used to be in my top three.
Okay.
And the reasoning was he lost his mom in the beginning, right? Then he went across the whole ocean. His dad didn't give up. He's got the little gimpy fin.
Yeah.
And his
You're
dad,
pulling for him the whole time.
yeah, his dad fucking battles the whole ocean to find his kid again. Little epic story, you know.
That is a good.
That got bumped, though.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the one I bumped. I subbed another one in there. I think I subbed Tombstone in there for a while. Did you ever watch Tombstone?
I don't know.
That's a fucking Western. Wide Herb.
Yeah, an old one.
Fucking good one. Doc Holliday.
Black and white?
No.
No.
It's like when, I think it was like, there were some sick black and white Westerns and like older Westerns. This is more like a Hollywood Western,
Okay.
sort of. It had Val Kilmer in it.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell. It's a fucking do yourself a favor and watch
that one.
Tombstone.
I'm going to have to get a movie list from you now.
Dude, I don't know if I bumped it for Nemo. What do you got? You got another one?
I'm trying to think. That's a good one. The Nemo one's pretty good.
Yeah, with Nemo, even Finding Dory was a solid
There's
follow-up.
a Finding Dory?
It's fucking good.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm not the guy who's going to preach sequels to you, but it's a solid sequel, for sure. All right, Tombstone.
Well, for Disney movies, then, I liked Lilo and Stitch.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ohana, right?
Ohana, yep.
means family.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a feel-good.
It
and,
is.
Like, it's about aliens. So
Yeah.
It's always sick.
I got to watch that one again, too.
Yeah.
That is a good one. Tombstone is a 1993 American Western film directed by George Cosmatos and written by Kevin Gier. Let me see. Directed. We don't need to know all the people. I want to find the plot line. The film is loosely based on real events that took place in the 1880s in Tombstone, Arizona, including the gunfight at the OK Corral and the Earp Vendetta ride. It depicts several Western outlaws and lawmen, such as Wide Herb, Johnny Ringo, Doc Holliday. Tombstone was released. Okay, the plot.
I like that. It's about, like, real events.
Yeah, it's like loosely based off of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Billy the Kid, you know, like that type of stories where it's like all hearsay shit.
Yeah.
But like it's all legendary.
Tall
lore.
tales.
Yeah. So the plot. In 1879, members of an outlaw gang known to wear red sashes called the Cowboys, led by Curly Bill, ride into a Mexican town and interrupt a local police officer's wedding. They then proceed to massacre the assembled policemen in retribution for killing two of their fellow gang members. Shortly before being shot, a local priest warns them at their acts of murder and savagery will be avenged. Referencing the biblical four horsemen. Wyatt Earp, a retired peace officer with a notable reputation, reunites with his brother Virgil and Morgan in Tucson, Arizona, where they venture on toward Tombstone to settle down. Yeah, so the brothers, and then Doc Hollywood's their friend. They all go to this town to settle down and like have wives and start careers and like get away from being lawmen, basically. And then they get pulled back into it because the fucking red sash cowboys come in and they're fucking lawless. Yeah, they're lawless.
That sounds fun to watch, honestly.
It is, dude.
I could be into that.
They have a crazy shootout and like crazy shit happens. It's fucking sick. It's a classic.
That does sound cool.
So yeah, let me see. Let me refine. Forrest Gump's still in there. Tombstone's in there, and that bumped out Finding Nemo. Okay. And then I have my third one, but you need another one. Do you have one? Did we get one?
We got Donnie Darko.
Solid one.
I'm gonna go not No, I'm not gonna do Lilo and Stitch for the movie.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, Brokeback.
That
Yeah.
was number 2. Wait, Lilo Stitch is not in there?
Well, I was just saying if we're going Disney movies, I was gonna say that one, but
I'm just saying pick a top 3, bro.
I'm gonna go with Fargo.
Fargo.
Do you know that one?
I don't think so.
I think it takes place in like Wisconsin or something like that, because like the cop has like some crazy accent, but she's like great.
Well, Fargo, right?
Yeah. So it like takes place in winter. Like these two guys go up to like assassinate like this dude's wife, because he wants to pull like an insurance fraud or something like that.
Nice.
And they end up like killing somebody, and the whole thing goes like awry, and fucking like it's just a crazy movie all throughout. It's fun.
What?
It's like I think it's from the early '90s, but like Steve Buscemi's in there.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah, and it's like
He's such a good actor.
it's just like this cop lady trying to track down the killers, and then at the end, like I think it's like loosely based on like a real thing, but I don't really think it's like too much.
Yeah, they
But
always
at the end, you see like this dude getting grinded up in like a meat grinder,
Oh,
and it's fucking cool.
whoa, it sounds insane, dude. All right, here's what they write on Wikipedia about Fargo. 1987, Jerry, the executive sales manager of Minneapolis Oldsmobile dealership owned by his father-in-law, is desperate for money. On the advice of mechanic and convict felon Shep Proudfoot, Jerry travels to Fargo, North Dakota, and hires Carl and blah 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 to kidnap his wife. He gives them a new Cutlass Sierra and promises them half of the $80,000 ransom he says he intends to extract from Wade. Jerry pitches Wade a lucrative real estate deal and believes Wade has agreed to lend him $750,000 to finance it. So he attempts to call off the kidnapping. Whoa, this is going to be heavy. I'm going to watch this one, dude.
It's a good one.
All right, so that one's in there.
Yeah, that's
So-
definitely up there.
So did we got 2?
Donnie Darko, Fargo, and then I'm just gonna say Kill Bill, just because like it's a good fun watch, you know, it's filmed nicely.
The first one?
Yeah,
It is a classic.
it is a good one.
It's so good. Quentin Tarantino,
Yeah,
in general, his
Yeah.
movies are fucking awesome.
always been some good ones.
So good. Yeah, that's a solid top 3.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, I appreciate that.
it's hard to argue with them. You
Yeah.
know, those are good ones. My third one is The Sword and the Stone. The
With, like, the
animation.
card- yeah, I
Yeah, the
remember that
animation.
one.
It's an older one. It's so good, man.
With like the magician and
Merlin.
yeah,
He has a name.
dude, I
God
totally
damn it.
remember. Yeah,
Dude, it's such a good one.
That is a good movie.
Even the drawings, the animation,
that was like an early one. Like nobody really talks about that movie.
they should, dude.
Yeah,
Let me see. I want to see what year it was. Oh, I want to watch it now. Now that we brought it up, I'm gonna watch it. Nope, that's not it. They have the different one. Oh, here we go.
they remastered it.
Yeah, they always do some fucking crazy shit, bro. Wait, is that it?
But that's the story of like King Arthur and Merlin.
Yeah, exactly. The
Man.
novel. Oh, there's a book. I should look that up. Of course there's a book. How did I not know that? 1938 novel by British writer T.H. White. I wonder how much that's different from the actual plot of it.
Well, there's got to be like a whole
Yes,
bunch of stuff on King Arthur.
Yeah, there
Merlin
probably
and
is,
stuff.
right? Yeah. I've only watched that, to be honest. I never
Right.
thought to, like, really look into it.
Because I think like King Arthur is like a whole like it's just like a story as there was no actual King Arthur. I don't think.
Oh, really?
But I think there was a Merlin. I don't know. Don't quote me.
There's
I
no
don't know
king, but
nothing.
there's a wizard?
I think this story is about Merlin being around.
Nailed
But,
it.
like,
Nailed it.
I'll get back to you on that one.
All right, I got it. Oh, dude, the cover's even sick. Damn, that would be a sick board graphic, actually. I'm going to screenshot that.
Boom.
How you doing?
And that's how magic's made.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of my favorite movies, dude. Top 3 for sure. Come on, let me see it. Sword and Stone. There, 1963. It's a 1963 American animated musical fantasy comedy film by Walt Disney. Nice. Plot. The film begins in England with the death of the king under... Oh, this might not be the same one.
I'm gonna have to watch that because like made in the '60s, it's probably gonna be good still.
Yeah. I guess it does have a death of the king. I don't remember the death of a king in there.
Because it'll be like real, you know. It'll still have like some darkness to it.
I know some of the old Disney stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, dude. basically author is just like a young kid, and he goes and learns shit from a wizard.
Yep.
Wizard turns him into King Arthur, basically.
Doesn't he like fight a dragon or something too?
Yeah, he teaches him all about the world through turning him into different animals.
Oh yeah.
So he turns him into a squirrel, and he learns about heartbreak because the chick squirrel, she was like a thick chick squirrel that was super into him, and he was a squirrel. He got turned into a squirrel, so she was really in love with him, and he had to break her heart. That was sad.
Lots of life lessons.
And then he turns him into a little guppy fish, throws him into the moat at the castle, and underneath is a big fucking like barracuda type fish, and he learns about predator prey relationship because the fish is just trying to get him.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to learn how to get out of he's getting chased by the fish, and he has to figure out how to outsmart the fucking brute. And then what else did they do? He was birds, so he had to learn to fly. There was something with the birds, maybe. That was crazy. And then at the end is the duel you were talking about. The two wizards, there's like Merlin, and then they link up with this chick witch that is like out to fuck them, so screw them over. So they decide to have a duel, and they have rules. And then the rule was they couldn't turn it into anything made up, and she turns herself into a dragon, cheats, and then he learns about fucking that. Fair play, basically. Sick ass movie, dude.
Yeah.
Such a classic movie.
I'm honestly gonna have to watch that or try to get the lessons out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a cool movie in general, but it's like if you want to pay attention to it, it's a fucking good one too.
Yeah.
It's a heavy movie. Super fun though.
That's a solid list.
Yeah, those top three. Forrest Gump. God, I forgot the second one already. Tombstone, and then Sword in the Stone. And then Finding Nemo got bumped, so that's like right on the periphery.
Right on 4, maybe.
I want to find another one. You ever seen the movie Her? It's a good movie.
Is that the one about the phone?
No.
No. What's
That's
that
it.
one?
Someone brought that up on one of the last podcasts.
Yeah.
Daxi?
Daxi?
There's someone with a phone where the phone's just like verbally abusing the dude.
It's like the dude like gets in a relationship with his phone. And then,
Oh, yeah,
loves
that
his
is.
phone.
Yeah, Her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Her? Yeah.
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix.
And you like that movie?
Yeah, that was, well, so like I only watched it once, but I remember being like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Was that like one of those A21 movies?
Seems like it would be.
Yeah.
What's A21, like a studio?
Yeah, it's like who made what's Human
Boogie
Caterpillar, I
Nights?
think.
Oh, that movie's
They
insane.
just make like a bunch of weird
Human
movies.
Caterpillar?
Yeah.
God, that's such a dark movie. I watched that one. Ugh.
That and
Oh, it was Spike Jonze, I think,
Oh,
that
really?
made Her. Yeah.
yeah, it was.
Did he direct
He got like
it?
an Emmy for it or something, right?
Yeah. 2013.
I remember like girl skateboards pushing that like when he put it out.
Science fiction romantic drama. Film written, directed, and co-produced by Spike Jonze. Marks Jones' solo screenwriting debut. The film followed by... Okay, I want to find the plot. Yeah, it's a good one. You remember that's the cover.
guy.
I wonder if there's a plot. Here we go. In the near future of Los Angeles, Theodore is a lonely, introverted man who works for a business that has professional writers compose letters for people who are unable to write letters of a personal nature themselves. Depressed because of his impending divorce from his childhood sweetheart, Catherine, Theodore purchases an operating system upgrade that includes a virtual assistant with artificial intelligence. Designed to adapt and evolve, he decides that he wants the AI to have a feminine voice, and she names herself Samantha. Theodore is fascinated by her ability to learn and grow psychologically. They bond over discussions about love and life, including Theodore's reluctance to sign his divorce paper. Samantha convinces Theodore to go on a blind date with a woman a friend has been trying to set him up with. The date goes well. Yeah, I gotta watch it again, dude. I don't even remember it. I just remember watching it and being like, damn, this is crazy.
But it's like totally like a real thing that's like happening, or like on its way to, especially with like the AI and like all these like cyber like metaverse type stuff.
Yeah, they're like teaching the things to learn, dude. They're gonna have artificial.
Everybody's just being like more isolated, so like they just like want their own like relationship with like their phone or like what their little bubble. You know what I mean?
It's funny because it's like, see, that's why I'm like, it's tough because as soon as you get what you want, you don't want it anymore.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so if you just build up this, you're gonna want the opposite. If you just build up this like artificial intelligence that just feeds you everything you want, unless you put random chaos in the algorithm.
Right, just to like throw you
I
off
want the
once in a
robot to
while.
call me a bastard.
Yeah.
Say you
It can't
fucking.
always work, right?
It tells me I suck 10% of the time.
Yeah.
The rest it's all my nuts, but 10% of the times you're a fucking loser. You're like, you're right,
It
dude.
just has to tell you some truth once in a while.
Yeah, some fucking black coffee bitterness.
Yeah.
Sick. All right, I think we nailed it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Excellent, man.
that was super fun.
Good podcast.
Yeah, you're pretty good, dude. Once
Second
you
time
talked
around.
into the mic,
Yeah.
you got a lot better there.
That's
Got
it.
him out into the mic right there.
I got comfortable with it.
Hell yeah. This will not be the last. Hell yeah. Thanks
I'm
for
down.
repping World too,
Dude,
man.
of course, man.
Stoked to be able to.
Anytime to be around.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait till it gets nice out.
Yeah.
We gotta
definitely
go out,
do some
film
skating.
some street stuff.
Absolutely.
Last session we did was super fun.
Yep.
Yeah, and we'll do it again.
Absolutely.
I've been trying to go out with Jacob Jensen and my homie Dylan Dooley because they're trying to film their first part. So
Oh, rad.
maybe I can bring them up your way for the day or something.
Yeah, I always got spots, and I'll down to show people around.
Yes.
Dude, let's do it.
Yeah, Dave. Keep killing it, my dude.
Dude, thank you.
Pew pew. Later, people.